This episode is brought to you by TheDolphinWars.com.
Welcome everybody to King Dolphin TV. It is episode 378 and another episode of Just Cuz. I am Raymond. I am the author of the Dolphin Wars trilogy and the ruler of the most amazing pod on YouTube. Welcome everybody. Welcome one. Welcome all. We have a great show for you tonight. We're going to do the usual shenanigans. With Just Cuz. But this is a special time because we're celebrating Sandra's birthday tonight. Her birthday was last Tuesday, but because Wednesday was the interview stream, we figured we'd celebrate it. We would celebrate it tonight. I will start with a as I'm waiting for people to come on. We'll do that later. We will, before we get started with the shenanigans, I'd like to remind you, please, if you like what we do here, if you like Just Cuz, if you like the interviews, the reviews, and the readings, please like and subscribe. And if you are so inclined, we would like you to put some ducats in the bucket and help us keep the lights on the channel. And according to Tim, FKHC, he says, make sure Raymond can get Sandra a better gift next year, so he doesn't have to send Snorty and Trike. Pay in super chats, super stickers, or in the or on the tip stream. Put some ducats in the bucket and help keep the channel going here, and so we can continue all the fun. So come on up, Pudgy.
That's the Pudgy.
Yep. Pudgy. Let's see. So let me welcome my amazing panel before welcoming the rest of the chat. We got Lenrod. How you doing?
I am here.
Oh, ooh. We got the vision. Oh, awesome. Oh, I got to tell you what I just had for a team building meal just before.
A meal?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, you're gonna be jealous. You're gonna be absolutely jealous. And hello, Max. How are you?
Hey, the world's going to hell, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere but with you guys.
Awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be anywhere but with me, myself, and the rest of you guys.
Did we get a detonation?
Oh, I would be happy to.
We got one at the start of the show.
Yeah, we did get one at the start of the show.
Okay. Well, let's have another.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Boom.
We can do it. Boom.
Boom.
Boom. And I don't think that will be the only one.
Oh, I don't think so either, especially if Tim comes on and starts with his super chats. Let's see. We got, let me welcome who we've got right now. Pudgy, get up here.
Pudgy.
Podgy
Alright.
does as Podgy does.
Yep, Pudgy does Pudgy. Yay.
It depends on whether or not Cobalt lets him pushes the button.
That's true. So we got Pudgy, and in the background, we've got Cobalt, Eagle. How you guys doing? Come on in. But as Sandra said, please come on in. Keep me out of trouble. Actually, I did pretty good without Sandra's guidance on Wednesday.
So I sent you something, Raymond.
Okay. Oh, and sure. And let's see. Let's go to my. And I forgot that. Okay. But I forgot to put in the standard poster for Snorty and Trike's visits. There, pay or suffer, or both.
All of the above.
All of the above, yes. Especially if Snort looks like this guy that if Snort looks like this guy that just woke up.
We got a Tiger Stripes and an Agent Pepsi 1 in the chat.
All right. Hello, Tiger Stripes. Hello, Agent Pepsi 1.
Oh, Agent Pepsi 1.
Hello, Agent Pepsi 1. There we go. There we go.
And a Lord Thoth.
Cool.
Avon lives, long live the Legion.
Yes, indeed. Hello there. There's the. Wait, let me get this bigger.
Him big in the bear.
That looks like almost looks like a hyena.
Bear wakes up from nap looking disheveled.
Yeah, it looks pretty disheveled. Man.
Yeah, does that look like somebody?
I think it was an awfully long nap. Was he hibernating or what?
I don't know.
Husky.
Yeah.
Definitely shedding.
Yeah. Thoth. Hello, Lord Thoth. Let's see. And Tiger Stripes. Okay. Well, let me. I've already said them, but now that let's see. So we've got. So we got Tiger Stripes here. We got Pudgy Hedgehog. We've got Lord Thoth, and Agent Pepsi 1. Agent Pepsi 1. We've given her a number and taken away her name. Yep, and I've been practicing the bass riff for that. He hasn't had his seal coffee yet. And he says, that's enough. All right. Yeah. Let's see. So we got Lord Thoth, Tiger Stripes, and Pudgy. Come on up, Pudgy.
Pudgy.
I'm waiting to hear the Mr. Raven song. And we've got now. Let me introduce the.
Happy Dodge Charger Day.
Oh. Happy Dodge Charger Day?
Isn't it the anniversary of you getting your Dodge Charger as well?
Oh, yeah, that was on the 10th. Yes. 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 All right. So we've got the birthday girl, Sandra, as our producer. I've got a couple of
happy birthday to Sandra.
Happy birthday to Sandra.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to
Sandra.
All right. Wendy Webb. Oh, please let's have a quick moment of silence for and send healing thoughts for Wendy Webb, trauma warrior. She was in a rather serious car accident over the week, and
Oh no.
yes, so put a WTW out there and send some prayers. She may be in the chat. All depends on how she feels, but please put a WTW and show our love to Wendy Webb. So, okay. Thank you all. And we're thinking about you, Wendy. We love you. We've got Agent Pepsi 1 trying to get in. She's having internet problems. We got Legatus Legionii. And we've got
the first one in, the last one out.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Legatus Legionii. First one in, last one out. And of course, we've got we got Trike. We got Trike too. He's been definitely missing his mommy for the past. Hey, Pudgy. We've been Trike has been missing his mommy for the past 3 weeks, and I'm sure she'll put in the chat all the adventures that went on there. And then we've got Snortable Pass Cuber .screen #roar. Happy birthday, Sandra. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, and then we've got a couple. We got a couple new. I threw the other bears out because this guy wanted to be shown, and then I've got to introduce a new character.
You threw them out?
Yeah, I threw them out.
Threw him under the bus. He did.
Indeed. Here, let me get the good view. These two don't need to be fading in and fading out. We've got Randy. He's back, fresh from the Martinsburg Comic-Con. Welcome back, Randy. And a new character, also fresh from the Martinsburg Comic-Con, and apropos for the Dolphin Wars novels. We've got the Devil Ray.
Mini Ray,
yeah. Oh, I like that. Mini Ray.
I would call him Mini Ray.
Yes, that's good. That's a good one.
Pinky is important too.
Yes. I told him about, he's got a character in the Dolphins books, so he wanted to be seen. So, all right, get the celebration going.
Will there be cake?
No, sorry.
Okay.
He was gone. I didn't think to get her a cake.
What?
Man. I know. I know.
How could you not be thinking about cake?
I know, but I gave her something really cool, really good this evening. So, as I said, that her birthday was on the 10th. Let me first welcome Pudgy Hedgehog. How you doing?
I think Pudgy has laryngitis.
I know.
Oh.
Pudgy?
Pudgy.
He was pushing the buttons again. He pushed the wrong one.
Yeah, he's muted.
Pudgy, it's Mr. Raymond time.
Oh. Okay. Maybe he's having some muting issues.
It's Mr. Raymond time.
It's Mr. Raymond time.
It's Mr. Raymond.
I hope someone didn't kidnap him. Oh, he went. Well, hopefully he will be back. Okay. So
Somebody get me a helium tank. I'll do Pudgy.
Okay. So this week was Sandra's birthday on Tuesday, and as what was where was it? The Agent Pepsi One says, "Did you get Sandra something for her birthday? A present, not necessarily what she wanted, but what you wanted." No, I got her jewelry.
Oh, I was going to say, did you get her a bowling ball?
No. I don't bowl.
Oh, okay.
And I think with last year getting the charger, it was kind of, I didn't want to do that again, but she put her car to get a service on the 10th, and I said, they're going to call you and they're going to say, we can give you a valuation on your car. And she said, I am not doing that. So we didn't.
Sandra, I like your face. We can get you a really great deal on financing.
Yeah. So it didn't happen. Oh, what? Agent Pepsi wants smack. A cake is a must. I know.
It's kind of a must.
Yeah.
I know. But I think she liked what I got her. Ray the Devil Ray. I like that name. Ray.
There's another one, yeah.
Yeah. Randy the Naughty Dolphin. So, and the snort says, fat! Da.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's the Fat Man.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Not too bad. How you doing, buddy?
Fit for hire.
I thought I'd pop in real quick. I wanted to say happy birthday to the queen of all dolphins. Happy birthday, Sandra. I hope you had a good one because you certainly deserve it because you've been a good friend to me and to a lot of us behind the scenes. And I also want to point out that she's been a hell of a ranch for the Xanadu community, where a lot of ranches have come and gone. She's there week in and week out, keeping it safe and keeping it fun. So thank you very much, Queen Dolphin, and happy birthday.
All right. Thanks, Fat. How you been doing?
Solid.
Okay.
The usual.
You know what he does.
Yeah, you know what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And you got your show on tonight?
Yeah, 9:00.
Yeah. What do you have on tonight? I mean, what on is going to be the
pretty much just flying by the seat of my pants again. Yeah, I had some incidents occur this week that kind of distracted me, but I don't know. We'll see. Usual shenanigans, I suppose.
All right. So Sandra, was she had an away mission. She had to. And hello, Raquel SSG 2211. How you doing? She's just stopping by and saying hello to everyone.
Hello, Raquel.
Hello.
Hello, Raquel.
Hello, Raquel. All right. And then we've got the and there's Dalek 451 exterminate. Hey Dalek.
Extermination like you've never seen before.
Yeah. So let's see.
All right, my friends, I hate to make it short and sweet, but I'm going to have to drop out for now. I got a lot of things to prepare for later and whatnot. And
take care, Fit. Stop.
All right, man.
Yep.
Thanks
Have
for
a good
stopping
stream.
by.
Have a good stream, people.
Yep, you too. Bye. Okay, so we got Dalek. Okay, microphone issues. Cobalt is diagnosing. Okay, well, hopefully we'll see Pudgy back. But then we got Fez. Fez.
Ooh.
Hey, Fez.
Hello. I just
Hello.
missed Fett.
Yeah, you missed him.
Oh,
All
Darn
right.
In and out.
yeah.
Ships
It's been that
passing
kind
in
of
the
a
night.
day.
Raymond's, I'm gonna have to leave.
Okay. Take care.
See you, Dalek.
Take care, Dalek.
Already? Sad face.
Mm-hmm. All right. Take care, and she'll catch us later. Have a good day. You take care, Raquel, SSG 2211. Okay, so let me catch you up. Oh, what's this? Snorter Poopus sent a Twitter picture. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, that's
Very nice.
cool. Thanks, Snort.
Better not be a dirty polar bear picture.
No, it's not a dirty polar bear picture.
Oh, good.
Uh,
You got to keep this, at least PG rated. You can't go all the way to quadruple X or something. That's not cool.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, here is what Snort sent us. Oh,
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
Oh, wow.
a dolphin cake.
There's a queen dolphin cake.
A queen
Interesting.
dolphin cake. Yeah. Wonder who could have done that. Yeah, that's cute. That's
Very
cute.
nice. Very nice.
Something must be afoot in Dalek Land. Yeah.
I want a dolphin shaped cake so I can make a Futurama joke while doing it.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That is a cute one.
Yep.
Let's see. So this week has been this week I still I worked through Thursday. Well, I did take Tuesday off to help Sandra celebrate her birthday. Oh, don't worry about it, Dalek.
Hail Dalek.
So I got her a couple nice gifts, and she really liked them. One she kind of knew because she pointed it out to me at a jewelry store, and the other one I completely surprised her on. It was really, really nice. I got her I got her a little square, with a little glass, and inside of it is engraved. The engraved inside is the entire King James Bible.
Oh, wow.
Done by nanotechnology. They actually do it in Israel.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. So I got her that.
That's
How is that
great.
readable?
Hmm?
Is that
you need
actually readable? Like
you
a
need
microscope or something? Or
Yeah, you need a microscope.
Yeah.
But they got the certificate of authenticity, and so we did that. We went to Denny's for the breakfast, and then Logan's Roadhouse for steak.
Stay.
Ah, yes.
Steak.
Meat.
Oh, there's more.
Ooh.
Then she went on her away mission to help get some training, help get some a couple of pilots onboarded. So she was successful in that.
Cool.
And came back. They successfully passed their exams on yesterday afternoon, and then she came back today. And then we chilled out a little bit today, and then I got invited. My coworkers, one of my coworkers was doing a barbecue at his place.
barbecue.
At about 4:00, which means I had to eat and run, but oh my God, you guys are going to swoon after hearing what he made. Texas style brisket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it was a big one too. And tender meat was just falling off the knife.
Oh,
It was smoked Texas style brisket.
Nice.
He had and I swooned when I saw this. He had beef ribs, and I mean they were Bronto ribs. I mean they were about that long.
Yeah.
Beef ribs.
Oh, awesome.
And mac and cheese, of course, mac and cheese.
Yep.
And then for the pork lovers, he had come on, Raymond, pork belly.
Ah,
He had
Pork belly.
smoked pork belly and smoked / fried pork belly, and then he had burnt pork ends, whatever that is. So
Well, they usually cut off the ends and char them up a little.
yeah, and then
okay, meat ends.
so
Okay.
yep, and then let's see, pork baked beans. So I had the beef rib, the brisket, and the mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, it was good.
I want beef ribs.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. You can't find those.
Too.
You can't find those anywhere. Actually, it was bought from Costco, so I think
Yeah, Costco usually has them.
yeah, Costco.
Yeah.
Usually has them. So so I had that, and then my boss he had I think it's Yemeni, or it was called, you might know Max. It's called ARAK, Iraq.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Baraka?
no, ARAK. It's a liqueur.
Oh,
Kinda-
no, not sure.
Okay, it's kind of like Sambuca.
Okay.
It's
I mean, I know what you're talking. It's like, gosh, I'm trying to think about the Israeli equivalent.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the
that's-
Israeli. Yeah, that's the Israeli equivalent.
Okay.
The more common would be like ouzo or sambuca.
Yeah.
So you're very licoricey, very
Yep.
sweet.
Anise.
Yeah, very strong. I mean, I think I took 2 sips and said, "Oh, I can't do this anymore."
Yeah, I don't drink anymore. So
Yeah, I took 2 sips and I said, it's like, oh my, let me stop here because otherwise it's not going to be good. First off, getting home, and then secondly, I might not have been able to speak.
Anazetta?
Here
Give them
inside.
some Anazetta, huh?
Yeah. So that was that, and then I brought Sandra the pork bellies, but guess who got them?
Trike.
Frank got them.
you can't have them anyway.
Yeah, I know I couldn't, but I got them for Sandra,
Mhm.
and she couldn't have. She didn't get a chance. She did not get a chance. And hello, Tiger Stripes. You are more than welcome to come on up
Hi there.
Tiger Stripes.
and visit.
Yes.
And you,
I think I saw Lord Foth here.
yeah,
Yes, anyone lives long, little legend.
Yep. Yeah, you should have the link, Tiger Stripes. So if you want to come up, you are most welcome. No more meat there. You know what? And Pudgy did a $2 super chat.
Awesome.
Thank you, Pudgy. He says, "Happy birthday, Sandra! Yay! Pudgy hugs." Thank you,
Go
Pudgy.
Pudgy.
I sent I sent you something over the usual channels, Mr. Raymond.
Mm-hmm. Let me look. Let me
The
get that.
usual channels.
Anonymously.
Yeah, anonymously.
Yes.
Sandra says, "Join Raymond on the panel, guys. Keep him out of trouble." Hey, I did pretty good on Wednesday. As Snorter Pooper said, it was a gem of a show.
Yeah, that was nice. Very nice.
Yeah,
She's cute too.
Yeah. But she's married. Sorry, John.
Yeah,
always. I don't even bother asking the standard question anymore because they're never available.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Snort. Were you and Steven jogging naked again? Oh, there's a story behind that. Nope, I did not do that. I don't think they did. And also for anybody who just came in, please wish Wendy Webb, Wendy Trauma Warrior, well, she was in a car accident.
Oh.
And
it's MVA.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How is she?
She's home.
Okay.
But she's not. She's
recovering.
She's recovering. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, Wendy, Trauma Warrior. Loved Wendy. And Agent Pepsi One, hope you can get up here. She says, good for Sandra. I took my little old truck to get an oil change. $21.99 coupon at Nissan. They offered to buy the truck for me and offered me $7,500. Did you take them up on it? Did you take them up on it, or did you just stay with the little truck?
Well, depending on the year, did it have a CVT?
A what?
Continually variable transmission. Those things are time bomb. Well, those things are
not
time
designed for failure.
Yeah.
She said, I just laughed at him. My truck might be a 2016, but but only has 42,600 miles. Okay. Sandra says, yep. One was a small heart pendant with crushed sapphires on the front, and one with the entire Bible etched into a small square. I love both.
The Bible.
Yep, the Bible. King James. Okay, let's see. So, StreamYards are still buffering.
Buffering.
Yeah.
Buffer.
And Dalek is having internet problems too.
Those buffers.
I baked her a cake and for once didn't eat it in advance. Lord Thoth wants to fin. Lord Thoth wants to fin. Sandra drove over 2 hours Wednesday morning, flew 3 hours with students, then Thursday and Friday, flew for 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the morning and afternoon with the students. Whoa. That's a lot of flying.
She flew 3 hours uphill both ways.
Barefoot.
And then Friday did their check ride. This morning I drove almost 3 hours, totally wiped. Oh, yeah, she's nodding off.
Yeah.
I see her head. Doing a side move.
And Trike is sitting there saying, don't you even think about the couch.
Nope. I don't see Trike. I think he's sated from the pork bellies.
Yeah.
For now.
Oink, oink,
Yeah.
oink.
Yeah. Let's see. Agent Pepsi wants I'd hire you to give Steven flying lessons. I think he would not be too happy for me. When it comes to his flying, he's a limited sense of humor. She says, steak. Oh my God, I would love a steak right now. A nice sirloin. Watch Tasha put away like 16 ounces or more.
Party at
Yeah.
Tasha's house.
Yep, party at Tasha's house.
Woohoo.
I'm getting steak later. Haha.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he had so much. He had so much. He had enough for us to take home. So I've still got.
Wow.
So I got a good chunk of the brisket, and I got a rib ready to go. One of the guys is in one of these 0 to hero schools. He has an instrument rating and has never been in instrument conditions. They are not allowed actual. Stupid. All right, what's this? And Snort does the cake decorating. Let's see what that looks like.
Cake.
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 It looks fuzzy.
Sponge cake.
It's got too many strings, though.
Let's see.
Or at least too many tuners.
Yeah. That is cool. Did you see the Lenrod? Did you see the guitars that I showed off last Saturday?
Nah.
Okay.
Or did I? Was I here all day?
Yeah,
I was here all day. I'm
there.
pretty sure I saw him, yeah.
Yeah, let me
Let's think about that for a minute.
let's see.
That's right. I wasn't actually in the stream last Saturday because they're doing server maintenance or something. And all
That's right. That's right. Let's see.
I spent all that time and effort fixing up these headphones so they'd work again. They're modified.
Yeah.
I can unplug them.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, the original wire had a short somewhere, and I just got tired of dealing with the short, so I just yanked it out and attached a plug to it.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah. And actually, I got for my camcorder let's see. Dang it.
I feel like your digital background keeps failing you.
I know.
As much as we love seeing the trike, he keeps dominating you.
Yeah. I got this a Ceramonic wireless microphone set for my camcorder. I got to figure out how to set it up.
Yeah.
And hope it
Stick it
will
right in
actually-
the frying pan so we can hear all the sizzle.
Ooh, I could do that for cooking with Raymond.
Walking with Waymond.
Yeah, walking with Raymond.
Gotta have the W's.
Walk and
Well,
roll.
I tried to do a AI picture of walking with Raymond, and it didn't put the text where I wanted to. So
You gotta do the picture and then put the text in later.
okay.
Yeah. And you got to have an intro made with Elmer Fudd. Be very, very quiet. We're walking with Waymond.
Yeah.
I like that.
Make it so.
All right, here. Let's see. Percent. Share screen. There. I knew you'd appreciate these, Lenrod and John.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Nice work.
Yeah. Yep. He didn't get to the point where he was stringing them yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. But he did it. It's a super chat.
You did it. You got paid. You got to do it.
Yeah. From Tim FKHC with a $2.34 super chat. He says, just got home from work and boom. Thank you, FKHC 2005. All right. Let's see. And snorts covering the ears.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Ooh, I hear it too. I hear some storms. I hear some thundering in the background.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And those always come north.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Oh.
see.
Not me.
Dalek says, I think something's wrong with my laptop. Unless I take drastic measures, I don't think I can join you tonight. Okay, let's see. We got Pudgy down. We've got with issues. We got Agent Pepsi 1 with issues and Dalek. Hey, Faye, what is going on around here?
Literally the disease affecting my internet last week has spread to everyone else.
Yeah.
I run a pair of fully rebuilt Adcom GFA 565 monoblocks paired with a Parasound P6 Halo preamp. It can get kind of loud at my house. Thankfully, really no neighbors. Wow. I don't understand half the stuff, so I hope you do, Lenrod.
Yeah, some glorious hi-fi goodness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, as long as Lenrod understands it.
Mm-hmm.
My setup is purely old school, like all late 70s, early 80s vintage.
Mm.
Well, I used to have what kind of was back in the 80s, the top of the line speaker system, the Bose 901 system.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are high end back in the day. Real high end.
No.
Mm-hmm. But you also had to get, if you wanted to play them, you had to get either their receiver or a preamp for using the 901s.
Yeah.
All the accessories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you remember in the 80s, they had all those modular stereos with the record player on top and the radio below that and the amplifier and something else.
Tape deck.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Yep.
I had all but the reel-to-reel.
Mm-hmm.
I have a reel-to-reel, but it's in my closet. There just is no room over here.
No.
Yeah, I've got one, a Tascam 88, sitting way over at the other end.
I never could figure out why you would want a reel-to-reel when you've got cassette.
Well, when
Longer
you've got
playtime.
a home recording studio.
Okay.
We had a 1/4 inch, and the bearings went on that back in the 80s, so Dad got rid of it. But I've still got some 1/4 inch tapes here. I don't know what's on them.
Okay. All right. I bet you Agent Pepsi 1's a DJ when she's not teaching school.
This ain't a DJ setup. This is sitting in the comfy chair, blowing your eardrums out kind of sound.
Yeah.
The way it's meant to be.
Yeah,
like
feel
that
the note.
Memorex commercial from the 80s with the guy in the chair and the wind's blowing.
Yeah.
Is it real or is it live or is it Memorex?
Yeah. Now is it live or is it AI?
Yeah.
A good
I think
reel-to-reel.
everything with an AI image or any part of it that uses AI should just have a disclaimer on it. Uses AI generated content.
Yeah.
That way you know whether or not to either not watch the video or click the downvote.
Yeah.
A good reel-to-reel supposedly had better sound reproduction.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
If you're running at like 7 inch per second, yes, it is better sound quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SLP.
Yeah.
I know people have done that with videotapes. When VHS hi-fi was introduced, people are using that for music.
Mm-hmm.
Just take an
Really?
8-hour tape and record 8 hours of audio to it with blank screen for video, and just play the audio off the videotape.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The only noise complaint was from a neighbor that I didn't have it loud enough.
Awesome.
Yeah. He was mowing his lawn, and he came over and knocked on my door and said, "Hey, turn it up."
Yeah.
Like, okay. Sadly, he's no longer here on the street anymore. He retired and moved away.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Him and his wife bought a big RV, and they left the house to the grandkids, so they're just gone cruising around now.
nice.
Sucks. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, Tim, now that you're here, you got to explain this one.
Working on it.
Yeah. Working. Oh.
Working.
Okay, what is this?
It's mostly harmless.
It's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
It's a beer of some kind.
Yeah.
It's
And
hoppy.
it's
It's
a hoppy pale of very little threat.
Yeah.
Because the initial entry for Earth in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was harmless, and then Ford Prefect updated it after 3 years of research to be mostly harmless.
Yeah.
Okay. I have got to read Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah.
someday.
And then right before the Earth was destroyed at the beginning, all the dolphins left with a cryptic message that said "so long" and thanks for all the fish.
Oh.
Ah, okay. He said it has dolphins, and this is King Dolphin TV. Yep. Just need the little crown there. Okay. So.
Bang & Olufsen.
Let's see. So, I got a video to celebrate the Queen Dolphin. Okay, let's see.
Aw.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe I was that young in various pictures. Thank you, Fett.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fett, for that video. That was done in 2023, just as King Dolphin TV was coming out.
Yeah. And I noticed you were rocking some medals on that tuxedo there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Raymond was that young? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Sandra liked it. Happy birthday, Sandra. Put an SF out there.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandra. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
That beer, if you have 42 of them.
Yeah. Oh, I also led services last night.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah. And I did so well. One of the old heads to the synagogue said, now we found our cantor for the high holy days.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Very nice.
I mean, you have to blow the shofar.
No, you.
It just means they're tone deaf.
Probably. Yeah. So it went well. I was nervous at first, but it went well. Okay, so when will someone in the panel sample the mostly harmless beer and give us a rating? I don't know where to find it.
Sounds like a job for Wendy.
Oh yeah.
She's the brave one.
Yes.
I'm willing to sample foodstuffs, but I don't drink, so meh.
Happy birthday, Sandra. Yes.
It'll just taste bad to me no matter what.
It's huge. The comic relief crusader.
Oh,
And he has a hat.
Happy birthday, Sandra. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Sandra. You put up with Raymond for so many years. I can't believe this.
It is Have the Comic Relief Crusader Destroyed by Mr. Burns. You had me.
More.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Not too shabby, dude. So, I can't believe I just came up with that on the fly. Immediately like that. So,
Cool.
Skills.
no. No. 3 weeks in, done 3 weeks doing the arborist thing. And so falling many a tree, which is fun. It feels like I'm destroying nature. So I imagine all the tree hugging hippies will hate me.
Showing them who's boss.
I know, exactly. Temper that tree.
Nature finds a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. I found a better way. It's called a chainsaw
Mm-hmm.
and a grinder. So
Ooh, yeah.
I was actually hoping to have my phone fixed because my phone has been on the blitz also for the past 3 weeks, and that's
for
why.
a new one.
Huh?
Mine's
Time
gangstered.
for a new one.
Well, it's buggered up. The screen was kind of cracked, and it wasn't charging properly, and so I'm like, well, this is ridiculous. So 3 weeks ago, it just wouldn't turn back on again, right? And
Did
so,
you charge it?
huh?
Did you charge it?
Oh yeah, no, I charged it. That's not a problem. It was like I had like 40% power left. It just wouldn't charge anymore. And then when I turned it off for the night and went to turn it back on, it wouldn't turn back on. So I brought it into this shop, and they're like, "Oh, the charging port is like totally fried, along with your battery. And while we're at it, we might as well replace the screen." So, yeah,
Might be
Man,
better
You
off.
just take it out to the range and get a new one.
Yeah, it might
yeah,
be.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
But a
doing.
new phone would have cost me the same cost as fixing it. So it's like, well, for a few extra bucks less, I'll fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I got to wait till Tuesday till the part for the charging port comes in, And yeah, you know.
Well, the important question is, were you able to get paid?
Yeah, that's the key.
Well, yeah, of course I got paid.
Oh, good.
So far, yeah.
All right, because you had mentioned that affected it, so. You know.
Well, yeah. So, what's this? Tim, comic relief puts on women's clothing and hangs around in bars. Yes. Only when needed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's
That's
a
right.
lumberjack and he's
He's
okay. He works
Sleep all night and work all day.
He wears women's clothing and hangs around in bars.
I wish I was a girlie, just like my dear papa.
That's right. Alberta Chainsaw Massacre.
Starring Comic Relief Crusader.
As long as
But
it
I
doesn't
wanted to
become
drop
freedom.
by and I wanted to say, happy birthday to Sandra. And my wife says happy birthday to Sandra. And, we're going to be having a pretty bad rainstorm, it looks like, again. So I don't know if the power's going to go off again like it did last night. But I wanted to stop by and say happy birthday to Sandra.
All right.
Oh, and there's Pudgy.
Hey, welcome back, Pudgy.
Hi, Pudgy.
Pudgy.
Are you able to hear Pudgy now?
We
Yeah.
got you. Yes.
I can hear the Pudgy.
It's Queen Dolphin time. 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 Happy birthday, Sandra! Yay!
Yay, Sandra.
Yay.
My special guest star, Mr. Raymond.
Yeah, I'm the sidekick. I'm the sidekick today.
Awesome.
Yes.
But anyway, I got stuff to do, so I'll hopefully be back soon. So
Okay,
cool.
bye, Comet.
Did you
Hopefully.
check?
okay.
Did you see the email?
Yeah.
Did you see
I
the
will.
email I sent you?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
Take
Laters.
care, brother.
All right.
So the special software that Pudgy uses to be able to communicate, well, Windows decided to install 3 versions of it,
Oh.
and none of them decided to talk to Windows. So Pudgy could hear Pudgy, but the microphone the main mic was picking up Pudgy, and then Cobalt stuck his head in the window, and then Cobalt got his head stuck in the window, and it was picking up Cobalt, and then Pudgy helped Cobalt get out of the house, which is a good thing because it's never good to have your rear end and tail feathers exposed. There's mischievous bunnies around.
Whoa. Watch out for those mischievous
And it's
bunnies.
always in season for bunnies.
Yes,
Whoa.
it is.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: Cobalt has proper bunny control measures. He just has to go down to the one part of the forest and eat all the wild onions and garlic.
Oh,
Mm,
Ooh.
Yep.
powerful.
yeah.
Weapons
gives
of mass distraction.
It gives them
Indeed.
one D6 additional flight capacity.
Woof. Yeah, that
Awesome.
would. Oh, but just the sight of the bunnies flying after that would be rather hilarious.
Yeah.
Mm. Very entertaining.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Well, see, here's the thing: Cobalt, he doesn't build up a lot of volume. So it's like, okay, silent, quick, it's over.
Yeah.
Mr. Bear, on the other hand, Mr. Bear has a fuel tank, and he's able to store up to 500 psi.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Snort knows about that.
Yep.
It's got the power.
Yeah, he's got the power.
I got the power.
Yeah, Mr. Bear knows where the skunk cabbage is.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Contrary to popular belief, skunk cabbage is not made from skunks, and the skunks don't plant it. It just is there. Nobody knows where it came from. It appears in the forest one day, and it really stinks really bad.
Yeah.
Yep, it always seems to be around here too.
Yeah, although the groundhogs do like to munch on it, and then as soon as Pudgy goes over, it's like, toot, 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 toot. Hey, Pudgy, let's talk about the flat tax proposal. And Pudgy's like, oh, come on, guys.
Don't run away.
Pudgy has already explained there are no taxes in the forest. We do not have to have a flat tax proposal. And they're like, but they will unleash the economic progress of Friendship Town. And Pudgy's like, what part of zero don't you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, Friendship Town is a cashless society.
Yeah, we use acorns.
Ah.
So there is a unit of currency, and yeah, makes life easier when you have currency.
Yeah,
Especially if it's edible.
That's right.
Well, we were gonna use a river gravel. The real nice, flat, smooth, polished type. But then the bunny stole it. Bunny stole it all, and it's over in the bunny warren. So we're like, okay, you know what? We'll switch to acorns because at least the acorns cannot run the bunny rabbits.
Yeah.
But what do they use the stones for?
Pudgy doesn't know. The one day Pudgy decided, okay, you know what? Pudgy's going in the bunny warren. So, whittle, Mr. Bunny's in there like, Pudgy, why are you in the house? And Pudgy's like, okay, first off, Pudgy still didn't get the crowbar back. And so Pudgy can't play any more Half-Life games until Pudgy gets the crowbar back.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're looking for all the river gravel and the bingo cards and the bingo tumbler for and the balls that go in the bingo machine. So eventually Pudgy got deep enough inside, and then the Bunny Brothers are like, "What are you doing here, Pudgy?" And Pudgy's like, "Pudgy wants all the stuff back." And they're like, "No, we need it." And Pudgy's like, why do you need all of this stuff? And they're like, my precious. And Pudgy's like,
What?
Okay. All right, Gollum bunnies. Pudgy wants the crowbar back. So Pudgy got the crowbar. They kept the bingo tumbler. But you know what happened? 2 days later, there's bunnies all outside Pudgy's door. And all outside, and they're peeking in the windows, and they're making pouty faces. And Pudgy's like, "What?" And like, "We need the crowbar." And Pudgy's like, "No, you don't get the crowbar back."
What do bunnies wait. Okay, I'm confused. First, what are you doing with a bingo tumbler? And two, what do the bunnies need with a crowbar?
Well, the good news is we found a bingo tumbler the one day. It was underneath a truck that crashed over a hillside, and once we opened the truck, then we found it was full of mini ravioli cans. So thankfully, Mr. Bear had the can opener. So we had a ravioli party, and then we realized that there was a reason why the truck crashed over the hillside, and something about expiration dates. So after when everyone's tummies recovered from ravioli day, then we went back into the truck, and then we found the bingo tumbler. And Pudgy's like, "Oh boy, we can play bingo now!" So we actually got the cards and set up everything. All the animals were around the Friendship Town stage, and then Black and Paw showed up the one day, which is a all otter heavy metal band. And so
Otter Core.
Yeah, they were playing their latest album, Who Stole All the Fishies? Wait, what was the name of the album? Cowball, what's the name of the album?
Blaze.
Oh, geez, Pudgy.
Hey, Cobalt.
Yo, Cobalt.
Well, the name of the album was Beaver Madness.
Oh.
So it turns out that one of the beavers, one of the otters in the band used to be a human, and he remembered that was a movie from back in the day. So he's like, you know what? We're going to make them the name of the latest album. So thankfully, Pudgy and the other animals don't understand what Beaver Madness is.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a good thing.
Yes.
I'm sure they assume beavers are just mad on their own because all they do is build dams.
Yeah. Shoe wood.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck wood?
Damn beavers.
About 2 chords until they finally get angry enough. And FKHC says they are utterly bad. Dun-duns.
Yep.
Mm.
So the good news is that once the other band left, and then they decided to join us for bingo. So we're all playing bingo, having a good time, and then one by one the bingo cards disappear. The Pudge says, "Where's the bingo cards?" And then the balls in the bingo tumbler disappeared. And then just as Pudgy's calling out G4, then the bunny stole the ball out of Pudgy's paw, and Pudgy's like, "No, you give the bingo balls back." So we made replacement balls and replacement cards, and we made it so that the bunnies couldn't take it. So what happened next? They took the bingo tumbler.
Oh.
I feel like bunnies are just kleptomaniacs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Dalek's here.
Or they're all hoarding stuff for King Under the Warren.
Yeah.
Hello, Dalek. Are you here?
Hey, Dalek.
Dun 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 dun. It's the Dalek Show. Yay!
Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yeah, Pudgy hears you. Pudgy had microphone troubles too.
Well, I wasn't having microphone troubles, Pudgy. I was having internet problems, but specifically with my laptop for some reason.
Just having a pokey day.
I had to, so like I said in a few comments ago, I've had to resort a little bit to using away from that. I'm actually here via my iPad, instead. So, and it seems to be working okay so far.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Cool.
Hey, Pudgy, FKHC found that band, a picture of the band.
Nifty.
Oh.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Huh.
Metal.
Ah.
Band.
There you go.
Yeah.
I bet that guy with the washboard can really rock that out, metal style.
Yeah, heavy metal washboard.
Yeah.
Well, old ones are pretty heavy.
True. True.
And you know what the best part is?
What?
Well, after Emmett Otter's Judd Band Christmas was over, then it went to, they started doing Black and Pod. They electrified everything, and unfortunately, their manager is nowhere to be seen anymore. And the manager was Jethro Tull Otter.
Jethro Tull Otter?
Yep.
So he's got a big old flute. Interesting.
Flute?
Oh.
Okay, it's time for the recorder portion of the show.
Oh, man.
It's much more advanced. It's a flute.
What instruments don't you have?
Most of them. I don't have that many instruments.
Do you have a slide whistle?
I do not have a slide whistle.
You have
I do.
saxophone.
Where is
Pudgy
it?
found one.
I know I have it in his desk somewhere. Hang on.
What, a saxophone?
No, I don't have a saxophone. Here we go.
French
Found it.
horn.
Nope. Jaw harp.
Oh,
Ah,
I don't know if you can hear that or not, but
yeah, we
Yeah,
heard
Pudgy heard it.
it.
I got a lot of random stuff.
yeah. Are those painful to play?
Not really, no.
Ah,
Just gotta
And
make
they-
sure your teeth are far enough apart from the metal pieces.
ah.
And they won the Grammy for the best hard rock album. Yeah, I remember all the stuff that happened with after Jethro Tull
Yeah.
won the Grammy.
Yes.
Very
Uh,
controversial.
Well, that was back in a time when people still sort of cared about all those award shows. Now it's like, okay, it's on again. Pudgy doesn't care. You know what? Pudgy's gonna turn on something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or more like, oh, it was on? I didn't even know. I wasn't watching TV.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Say what? Say what? Say who?
Unless it's sports ball, I don't watch any TV.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Except for,
Uh,
my,
did-
except for
uh,
my
did-
family.
Mm.
Yeah,
What?
that's true. That's true. Dialect's brother is real big into sports ball. Pudgy remembers that.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And both he and my parents will watch. It feels like they'll watch any old rubbish on TV.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
As long as it's on, they'll watch it. Yeah.
Mm.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah.
So Pudgy is a dialect question.
Uh-oh.
But it's not like impossible or anything. It's something relevant.
Impossible Dalek question.
Possible Dalek question.
Yeah,
Possible.
yeah. Possible dialect question.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
All right, so Pudgy was reading stuff, in the entertainment thingies, and they're saying that it's probable that Doctor Who is canceled, and that shitty guy's going somewhere else, and so what do you think the likelihood of the show actually going away for a couple years is?
Well, I think it's pretty likely it's at least over for this year because there definitely won't be any more episodes coming this year, and I've heard there isn't even going to be a Christmas special this year, so
New Year's.
Mm.
Mm.
It's some pretty bad ratings then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They finally slipped below 2 million overnight.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been keeping up with that. Yeah, the ratings have been abysmal for the well under 2 million at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other story that Pudgy was reading was Disney only agreed to do 2 seasons, and they
Yeah.
decided not to inject any more money into BBC.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
from what I think it was like they agreed they had a deal to do only a certain not necessarily 2 seasons, but just a certain number of episodes.
Yeah.
and
Right.
and
They're out.
They've done almost all of them now with the main show, and then there's that spin-off thing that's coming up. That's like finished off the rest of them. So
Spin-off?
as far as Disney's deal is Disney's deal that's done. At
What?
least.
Good.
What's spin-off?
Yeah, what's
It's
that?
It's a limited cartoon run of the current Doctor and his companion. Pudgy thinks it's like
not
four.
No, Pudgy. It's not that. I wasn't referring to that. I was referring to this spin-off. They're doing this little spin-off series, which was called The War Between the Land and the Sea or something like that.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
And it's not gonna. The Doctor's not going to be in it, but characters from Doctor Who are going to be, like, I think think I saw it like someone watching a trailer of it. And I saw like Kate Stewart was going to be in it. But
Okay.
But that sounds sort of.
As for Doctor Who itself, it definitely won't be back for at least a couple, probably at least until I don't know, probably at least 2027 or something.
Just in time for Spaceballs too.
Yeah. There you go.
But one thing I have heard, which I just can't believe the BBC are that stupid to do, is apparently they're gonna do an animated Doctor Who preschool show.
What?
Yeah, that's what Pudgy was talking about. It's like 4 to 6 episodes.
Yeah, they're gonna put it. Yeah,
Teletubbies Doctor Who.
If you want to put it like that, then yeah, something like that. Especially since it's gonna be on CBeebies, the BBC's preschool channel.
It's like I have no words.
Well, don't worry, Max Redstone, because Pudgy was pondering a way to save Doctor Who, and whenever Pudgy came up with the idea, Pudgy knows that.
Sorry to interrupt you, Pudgy, but apparently there are. No, I wish this isn't true, but apparently there's rumors flying around that like Disney's out, but other streamers might come in.
Well, Disney's definitely out.
Oh, Pudgy just had a great idea.
Crowdfunded take over.
No, Paramount Plus decides to step in, and then the lady character that was Mikey Spock from Discovery, she becomes the new Doctor.
No!
The pain.
And then it just happens to be that the Doctor's TARDIS is a new Enterprise, and they decide to link, cross pollinate and link the two shows together. So you have all this Star Trek stuff, and then just randomly out of the blue, Patrick Stewart just wanders by. Because he's in an android body now, so Patrick Stewart lives forever. So, but then Patrick Stewart decides that he needs to exercise his wild oats, and then creates a new race of Cybermen. And then at the very end of the show, everything is so screwed up and so messed up that the Daleks show up with the Borg, and they're like, exterminate, and everyone's like, praise Jeebus.
Well, I was about to suggest the airlock for you, Pudgy, but you redeemed yourself.
Yeah. And the negotiations between the Daleks and the Borg. Exterminate, assimilate.
And then at the very, very end, the credits are rolling. Doomcock is on his 5th bottle of bourbon at this point, streaming at the television set, and then it goes to the end credit scene, and then there's a group of Cylons there, going by your command, and then
By your command.
And then what was the name of the guy that replaced Baltar? Was it Mr. Satan?
The Imperious leader.
Yeah, the Imperial. Yeah, no. There was a robot with a green robe that took over.
Lucifer.
Yeah, Lucifer. That's it, Lucifer. So Lucifer's in the chair, and he's like, "The plan is coming together."
Ba 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 ba.
Pudgy, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Are you sure you're Pudgy and not the other guy?
We haven't seen that other guy in a while.
Yeah.
No,
Why?
we haven't. A suspiciously long while.
Oh, not to worry. Pudgy got an email from him. He's doing good.
Oh.
Yeah, he's working for the EBBC, the evil version, and
You mean the one that still is the purveyor of good taste?
Kidding? Are you kidding, Pudgy?
yeah, and yeah, so he's working for the EBBC now, and on the Great British Bake Off season 47, where they decided to make scones out of tortillas.
Oh.
Tortillas.
Tortilla.
I think
That kind of
dead.
sounds good.
I think that
We have a dead man walking in the chat.
Hello, Dead
Hey.
Man. How you
Hi,
doing?
Dead Man.
I think
And
I
he
think
says-
I think that might be still going, but I'm not sure. But I think it moved to it moved from the BBC to Channel 4.
Oh yeah. The real reason why the real reason why the Great British Bake Off is still going on is because it is a Paul Hollywood containment vessel.
Ah.
Okay.
If they don't do that show, then he's released upon the world, and then he starts making cooking shows and speaking about crumb structure, and Pudgy's like, it's just bread.
Yeah.
You bake the bread, you eat the bread, and then you bounce afterwards. It's not that complicated, Mr. British man.
Love it.
Hello,
And
Dead
Pu-
Man Walker. And he says, "Happy birthday, Sandra! Yay for June birthdays."
Oh yeah, I should have said this before. Happy birthday, Sandra.
He also says, "Pudgy is the best."
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Dead Man.
It says man Pudgy. Is that a different Pudgy? Oh, punctuation,
I
people.
don't know. I
It's like a where Pudgy. It's a man
yeah.
Pudgy.
maybe I still need. I need to figure out how I can reach the other guy and have him come and visit us sometime.
Where Pudgy?
Mm-hmm.
It's been so long.
I must talk to Fat.
Where's Pudgy?
Yeah.
Does he
Like
make?
him? Can you imagine a vampire version of Pudgy? Pudgy's here to suck your Nutella.
Oh, oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
good.
Oh, snort, snort. That's a good one.
Count Pudgula.
Count
There you
Pudgula. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Fat, I know you're listening.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Count Pudgula. Mayor Pudgy is hosting his own cooking show too. Best pineapple pizza recipes. Oh,
I'm okay with that.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Because I'm one of
Yeah.
those people who likes pineapple on pizza. Mm-hmm.
ah.
That is a special food stuff I get to eat with my uncle when I go visit him in Cali.
Ah.
Because he doesn't eat it normally because his wife is deathly allergic to pineapple.
Oh, dear.
What? How do you have someone allergic to pineapple?
Hey, I'm
Just
allergic
you.
to smoke, so
Mm.
I'm allergic to bullets.
Now, is it specifically, are you doing like the Hawaiian pizza, or is it just like a normal pizza, but they put pineapple on it?
oh, it's got to be Hawaiian style. You got to have that extra saltiness in there to counteract the sweetness.
Okay.
That's what makes it work.
Because whenever you get a good pizza, like a pepperoni or a sausage or the quadruple cheese with a cheese stuffed crust, and
Or meat
and
cheese.
yeah, it's whenever you get a good pizza and then someone puts the pineapple on top of it, it ruins it. It's like
Yeah. Like onions.
there's always that one person that says, "I want mushrooms," and you get the mushroom pizza, and then they have one slice, and then they won't eat the rest of it. And the Pudgy's like, "We got you this pizza." They're like, "Oh, I just wanted one slice."
Oh.
Nah.
So then you have to pick the mushrooms off, and mushrooms are evil because the mushroomy goodness that gets into every nook and cranny of the pizza. And Pudgy's like, "Ah."
Yeah, that's when you break out the blender in a funnel and you force it down his throat if he won't eat it. Here, have a
Blender.
mushroom pizza smoothie.
Oh.
All I gotta say
Yeah.
is, do not put pork chops in a blender.
No,
It's
especially
awful.
if they're on the bone.
You don't even need the bone. Like, blended pork chop is terrible.
Really?
It's like consuming vomit.
Ooh.
Sandra
My dad
says,
was messing around once, and we tried experimenting with different things in the blender. Like, oh, how's this? And how's this? And yeah, never again.
Sandra says, fun fact, when someone smokes before donating blood, the nicotine stays in the blood. I had a patient have an allergic reaction to the nicotine. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's not good.
There's all sorts of allergies out there, that's for sure.
Yeah. And Sandra says, amen, Pudgy. Mushrooms are disgusting.
Couldn't
Yes.
agree more.
I like mushrooms.
Depends how they're cooked.
Yeah.
What was that? I can't remember the name of the type of mushroom, but like you get the big old cap thing, and then you just fry it up like a steak, and you eat it like
Portobello.
Portobello's. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Kentucky.
Yeah,
Like mushroom burger.
yeah, like what Max Redstone said. That's the naughty mushroom. You go into a room and you say shit, Taki, and then, and depending on how mad you are, you put the pronunciation on the T or on the last part.
Yeah, that's the key. It's censored without needing to be censored.
It's like Pudgy was talking on another Pudgy show, and Pudgy mentioned the pussy willow bush, and then all the people started laughing for some reason. And Pudgy's like, "What? It's the bush that's got the white puffballs on it."
Yeah.
Turns out there was a bunch of kitty cats in the audience, and Pudgy's like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense."
You know.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Meow.
Meow.
The mew.
Who was the mew?
Oh, Pudgy just had another great idea.
Uh-oh. Great ideas from Pudgy.
Great. Just okay. This isn't gonna work.
George Takai is the doctor.
No.
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 Oh,
no.
Oh, no.
Mr. Pudgy. Mr. Pudgy, I admire your intrepidity and your creativity, but oh no.
Target that idea and fire.
Should we?
Yes.
Should Pudgy go into pit? Should Pudgy go into the pit for that one?
Stop. No, you should say it like this. Target that idea.
Target that.
Yeah.
Target that hedgehog and fire.
That's even better.
George Takei.
But there's another option that Pudgy can think of, but it would probably be very hard for him to do it. Could you imagine Christopher Lloyd as the doctor?
I could.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
It's possible. Because he could pull off a Tom Baker style of doctor.
Yeah.
He's
The problem is he's like 100 years old now.
Yeah.
Isn't he in his 90s now?
Yeah, so he's pretty old.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The only other option that Pudgy can think of is Dick Van Dyke. He's still around, but he's over 100 at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, close to, if not over.
Who could probably do it be Hugh Laurie.
Tom Baker himself is in his 90s as well, I think.
Yeah, but Pudgy saw a picture of him on Twitter. He's still chugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's
Cool.
still full of. Despite his age, he's still very much full of life. It's a good old Tom.
Yes.
Christopher
Good
Lloyd
man.
is 86.
Wow.
And another possible doctor would be Christopher Walken.
Ooh, cowboys.
What about Kevin Spacey?
You touch the hair.
Yeah.
I think Spacey could pull it off.
Yeah.
The question is, has all the hate around him evaporated yet after the whole
Kind
ordeal
of.
from before?
You know.
Yeah, it's starting to fade away.
Yeah.
It's been long enough.
Plus,
Most people forgot.
yeah, plus he had this court case, and it turned out that it was greatly exaggerated.
Ah.
Oh, always is.
Yeah.
Snorter Pooper says, no, the doctor needs to breathe British.
That's what I say, you, Laurie.
Absolutely, I agree. In my opinion, the guy someone who would make a perfect doctor and has technically played the Doctor before is Rowan Atkinson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He could do it.
It's like he's known for his comedy, but he can do some dramatic stuff if he really wanted to.
Wait, is that the Mr. Bean guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, that was.
Blackadder.
I love
Oh.
Blackadder.
And
Yeah.
Johnny English.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Snorter Pooper
Yeah.
says, cover your ears, Dalek. They're speaking blasphemies.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Yeah.
At this point in time, they have completely screwed up Doctor Who. So you do like 2 or 3 episodes as a one shot with a guy playing the Doctor that has no business playing the Doctor, but would still be a really good story. And then because technically now we have to deal with bi-generation, not just regeneration. So
Yeah.
well, see, here's the thing:
That just sounds dirty.
you have the new Doctor, Christopher Walken. He's beyond crazy at this point, and then he finds Matt Smith, who's still around and living as the Doctor, but not the main Doctor. And then he comes over and is like, "We are re-emerging right now. The universe ends. The screen goes black." And then it pulls up the 1960s Doctor Who logo in black and white. Dun 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 dun. And you do with Rowan Atkinson in black and white, and make it seem like it's restarted right from square one, and then slowly over the course of the episode, you keep increasing the amount of color until it comes back to real life.
And start the episode at 525 lines, original PAL standard.
Yes.
25 frames per second, and slowly raise the frame rate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yes, you start off with black and white, then you do the sepia tone because that was part of the transition process, and then you go into the type of color where like, and this is a real thing. All the westerns, like the cowboys used to wear pink and green and all these wild colors because it would accentuate. Wait, that's a big word. Cowboy, why are you making Pudgy read these things? It accentuates the contrast for black and white, but it was also because there was that thingy like the gel screen that you put over the television to simulate the color.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so you have that effect, and then it goes into the 70s color, where things are still kind of fuzzy, and it gets into the 80s, and all the ladies are wearing shoulder pads for some reason, and it just keeps going and going and going until the very end, and then he's like, "Well, that was odd."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Christopher Lloyd is the Doctor. You don't want to give me the flux capacitor? Okie dokie. Marty, there's Daleks in the TARDIS.
Hey, it can't be worse than a 50s diner TARDIS that they had at the end of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Was it one of those silver coach diners?
No, it was. No.
Well, you could. Well, you gotta keep in mind, Raymond. A TARDIS can if it's working, fully functioning, it can.
Yeah, I know.
It can
Take any
look
form.
Like anything.
Yeah, I could take it. But a 50s diner, no.
Yeah. But if the chameleon circuit breaks,
It's stuck.
Yeah.
It's stuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, then the doors open, the new doctor walks out, and it's the guys from Doom Patrol, and he's like, oh, crap.
I
Because
know.
Doctor Who crossed the dimensional barrier. It's not just space and time. He switched dimensions, and now he's in other shows.
Oh dear.
Oh.
You know, there should be a TARDIS shaped like Pudgy's treehouse.
Mm.
Oh,
How
that'd
do we
be
know his
fun.
treehouse isn't?
That's
Yeah.
true. Hello, Swift -1,
Hey there.
who says,
Yo.
Happy birthday.
Happy bidet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Ain't no vowels here.
Mm.
Mm. A Welsh butt washer.
Happy birthday.
You know, no vowels.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Smells overrated.
Yeah.
It was really neat. Pudgy was watching this YouTube video, and for reasons unclear, YouTube decided, you know what, Pudgy, you're gonna watch videos about Mad Max, and Pudgy's like, oh, okay, Pudgy watched videos on Mad Max. So there was a guy that was back in the 90s. He created a Mad Max Interceptor from the movies. You know, he had to get a Ford Fairlane and import it from Australia. Well, it turns out there is a company over in Japan making them. So
Really?
brand new ones with pretty decent engines and other more modern stuff in them. So it's this guy is driving the Interceptor through a Japanese convention center, and Pudgy's like, "Oh, that looks nifty," and the engine's rumbling, rumble. Everything sounded right, and then there he is. He's just driving it on the streets of Tokyo, and there's all these curious Japanese people like, oh, look at the neat car. They have no idea what the car is, but it's like, oh, with the tailpipes on either side and a little blue light spinning. And
Wow.
Okay, what's that? Thumper. Okay, it's probably a thumper in my head. Sorry.
Could have been my keyboard.
Ah. Yeah, I was hearing it too.
Pudgy? Oh, wait.
You mean that background noise?
Yeah.
It might be from
There's
Pudgy.
something.
Yeah, it might be from Pudgy. Well, Pudgy's gonna mute. You guys keep talking for a bit.
Okay.
Dokie.
Okay, let's see. Oh, Landrod's got a train going by.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
It's gone now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what it was?
I don't know.
It might have been part of it, but I don't know if that was the thumpy, but it definitely had some loud trade noise going by.
It sounds like sounds like someone's moving their mic around or something, or someone's knocking against it.
Yeah. I know my chair is squeaky, but spaghetti and sausage.
Oh yeah. Very nice. Sweet Italian sausage.
Yeah. I'm still. Oh man, I'm still full from the briskets and the beef ribs. Oh. I haven't
So
had
hungry.
beef ribs. I haven't had beef ribs in so long.
Yeah. We've got a whole lot of cattle farmers in this area. And one of my friends suggested, yeah, you can buy meat from the cattle farmers directly. So I'm thinking, yeah, why not? And now that I'm thinking beef ribs, yeah, ask how much that's going to be.
Just butcher it yourself, save even more money.
Yeah.
We used to do that years ago, but we haven't done it in quite a while.
Yeah, I guess the farmers do the butchering, the ones that sell, but or they have somebody, that comes in once a month or whenever. But apparently, it's better quality meat than you get at the supermarkets without all the CO2 and stuff they pile into it.
And it's fresh.
Yeah. I don't know how
Fresh
much
flesh.
cheaper or more expensive it is, but it's worth looking at.
I imagine it's got to be a lot cheaper. I mean, there's no middleman in between.
Yeah.
It's just you and farmer.
Yep.
True.
And his big old axe.
Mm-hmm. Hammer time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things I liked about my brother-in-law. He worked for Cargill, and they had a meat processing plant over in Wysox. And we used to get either free or cheap meat from him every now and again. And the frozen box full of hamburgers, that was great.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes in a microwave and you're all set.
Yeah.
Tim said, FKHC, Tim says, Dalek, next time you're in, Londinium, there's a nice Italian place in South Kensington near the Victoria and Albert Museum.
South Kensington. Londinium. Did you do that? Did you say that on purpose?
That's from.
You spelled it that way.
The Aztecs,
Yeah, that's
or the Romans from the Hartnell.
episode. Yeah.
Well, next time I'm in London, yeah, I doubt that'll happen anytime soon because I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't live anywhere near London.
Right.
Yeah, he's in Liverpool, near Liverpool.
I'm in close to Liverpool. Yeah.
Wendy's awake.
Hi, Wendy.
Hello.
Yeah, London. Yeah, for me, London is over 200 miles away. I could.
Woof.
Only 200 miles.
Yeah.
I suppose for England, 200 miles is quite a long ways.
For us, it is. I imagine it's not that far for all of you lots, but it is for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wendy Trauma Warrior is on, and she says, "Hail to the pot again. I dozed off." Well, welcome, Wendy.
Naps are important.
Yes,
they help healing.
I mean, technically, if I coughed up enough money, I could get to London in a couple of hours by train.
Yeah.
There you
That'd
go.
be nice to take a train. Yeah.
Yeah. Trains are good.
Yep.
We don't have a lot of trains running. We got like trains running through the area all the time, but there's like the nearest train stop's like 40 miles away.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to go all the way down to Philadelphia to get it. And they're talking about, bringing it into Scranton, and the money's been approved and they're building this and that. I don't think so.
The money is approved for the bureaucrats that have to oversee the people who oversee the payment process.
Yeah. Well, see, they started this in the 80s of bringing passenger traffic to Scranton. So they needed $3 million to do a study. And when the study was done, they determined they needed another study. And it's gone on like that for 30 years, 40 years now.
Just one big money laundering scheme.
Yeah, and it's, like everything else in Scranton, wait until 2 weeks after it's happened, then believe it.
I got a joke.
Oh, dear.
Two bears, and this is for you, Snort. Two bears watched as a group of knights in shining armor approached. "Oh, well," one said, "canned lunch it is."
Oh, God.
But did they bring their can opener?
I don't think bears need it. They got their claws.
Yeah. And they just grab them by the head and twist the armor open like a tuna can. Sardines.
That's what the sword is. It's the key that you open the can with.
That's
true.
Hey, Mr. Raymond.
Yes, Pudgy.
Well, Pudgy is looking for silly things to talk about.
Yeah.
Pudgy found Hulk Hogan is interested in purchasing the Hooters restaurant chain out of bankruptcy.
Oh, dear.
Apparently, Hulk Hogan has a beer company now, just like Stone Cold Steve Austin, and they need a place to be able to serve the beer, other than the couple beer distributors that it's sold through. So he's thinking about buying the Hooters chain and then making the exclusive beer, his beer brand.
Mm-hmm.
So Pudgy's like, you know what? The existing concept for Hooters doesn't work. The Hootie Owls, they're old. They really need to just go to the retirement birdie tree. They're like, they can't keep bouncing up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down all day long. Because Hootie Owls have to rest sometime. So, so Hulk
Overworking the
Hogan.
owls.
Yeah, so Hulk Hogan will relaunch the restaurant chain as Harold Beaver's Beer Place.
Oh, dear.
Harold Beaver's Beer Place.
Yeah.
Beavermania.
Yay, Beaver.
Oh.
Hulka Hooters.
Hulka.
Hootermania.
Ogres.
God. Jeez.
Oh dear.
Oh, Wendy got rear-ended.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
That's an armored bear.
that is.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Snowda Poopa says they're much tastier when you peel them.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the shrimp.
Shrimpy.
Yeah, it's Sir Snort of Poopas.
Ah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, I hope you get something out of the settlement for whoever hitch in the back, hitch in the rear.
Oh, geez.
Liz
Concussion
smackdown
and
on him.
brain bleed.
Yeah. 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 Poor Wendy. Please.
Yeah, that
Keep
does
sending
not
thoughts out
sound.
to Wendy.
That does not sound good.
No.
Yeah,
But at least you're home. At least you're home. And hopefully Jimmy's with you.
Chud.
got the big
Yeah,
bottle.
Mr. Raymond's got a drink called the Full Electrolyte. It's Gatorade and Smirnoff.
Oh,
That was a cascading accident.
Oh, dear.
In line behind a Toyota truck, the Tahoe behind me was rear-ended by a big box truck. Ooh.
Jeez.
But still, the guy who started it is at fault automatically.
Yeah, really.
The question was like a legitimate accident, though. That's the real question.
Oh,
Like, did the
Jeez.
brakes just happen to fail in the truck?
But isn't it? Ooh, I ended up with the truck's bumper in my windshield. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, okay, that guy was driving way too fast then, that's for sure.
jeez.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a lot of movement.
Yes.
Yeah.
So box truck hit the Tahoe, hit Wendy, and Wendy
Hit the Toyota.
hit the Toyota. Ay.
Ugh,
Well,
Not good.
that's a
no.
sandwich fest. That's not, yeah.
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 How were the? I hope the other drivers were.
I was getting good attorney.
Yeah.
Mm.
Indeed.
No.
Indeed.
God.
Especially if the box truck was a commercial one.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let's see. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, so his
What?
brakes did fail.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That would be a maintenance issue.
Mhm.
Yeah. Says that on him, or yeah, so like Snort asked if it was a rental.
Yeah.
Was it a rental or was it a commercial?
Yeah.
driver.
Yeah. It was.
Oh,
That's really-
Wow.
Mhm.
the guy in the
Jeez.
Tahoe. The guy in the Tahoe got the worst. Stable in ICU. Well, that good.
God bless him.
That's rough. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. Yours was pretty bad. A brain bleed
Yeah, that's nothing
and
to laugh at.
and a concussion.
Oh,
Of
Ooh.
course. Snap-on truck.
So yeah, it was a corporate truck.
Mm.
Day in trouble.
Yep.
see, snap on.
Mm.
Yeah. Snap on. You've got some splaining to do.
Doodle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, at least Wendy's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full and speedy recovery to them both.
Yes.
Indeed.
Oh. A flash bleed that spontaneously stopped. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it popped and then it clotted.
Hmm.
At least that's my thought anyway.
Yeah.
The brain was like, I'm going to bleed. And the brain's like, oh, wait, no, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure between Wendy and Sandra, they could tell they can confirm that it was whether it was serious or not.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
let's see here.
And that headache that goes with concussions is such a disruption of your sense of everything. I've had 3 of them.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just the pain. It's just, sound gets a little different. Sight gets a little different, till things calm down.
Yeah.
But,
Anything with the brain.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like you said, just more likely a small vein popped and clotted quickly.
As long as you're sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And hopefully Jimmy's there to keep an eye on you.
Mm.
All right. Well, yeah, hockey, you're gonna get concussions.
Yeah.
I've probably had a concussion or 2 or 3. I've been hitting the head a lot.
Mm.
Just never knew it.
Yeah, mine was 2 car accidents and a brass hose coupling.
Huh?
And if you know anything about rolling hose, the double donut is where you take the hose and you make a U shape out of it and then roll from the far end where it's bent. So you have 2 couplings over the end of the roll. And I went to Unreal one, which is, you grab behind the couplings, then roll the hose out with a quick motion of the arms. I did it wrong, and the one coupling went up in the air and straight on top.
Mm.
And that was the first ambulance call for Tunkhannock Ambulance in 1995. It was New Year's Day.
You have to break them in.
Yeah. Oh. And of course, my brother-in-law was fire chief at the time. And when I called him, I told him what happened. Well, the first thing he said to me was, "Oh no, what did you do now?" And I told him, and it's like, "Oh, great.
Now you're in trouble and you're hurting."
Yes.
Jimmy's the trauma doc on duty today. Be home after 7 Central. My mom is here making meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese for dinner.
Nice.
Oh, the hunger is real.
Yeah. Oh, the mac and cheese that I had this afternoon was the bomb biggity.
Yeah. Love me some mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with that when mother does the crumb crust on top of it. Really nice.
Oh, dang. I know I got a concussion one time after the other team scored the goal on me. I was the goalie. My eyes were watery the rest of the game. Didn't allow any goals after that.
Yeah.
Lost 3-1. Third was an empty net goal at the end. Oh.
How do you get a goal with an empty net?
Oh, it's easy. The goalie
Goes out.
Yeah, and adds one more player.
Yeah.
One more player replace the goalie, but no one really protects the goal. So if you got a fast forward, that's gonna end up as a score.
Okay, so that's empty of people, but the ball still goes in. Okay.
Yeah, the puck still goes in. Yeah.
Oh, puck. Okay.
Yeah, puck.
Hockey.
Yes, hockey. Have a seatbelt bruise across my hips from my right hip to my left shoulder. Ow.
Yeah.
That's an owie.
Yeah. Yeah, that second concussion I had got hit from the rear end on Route 81, of course.
Of course.
The seat went back and then forward right into the steering wheel.
Oof.
Yeah. And I'd had that car for 3 days.
3 days? That's it?
Yeah, it just shut off right in the middle of Route 81 in Music.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No. Let's see.
What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
It's Mr. Trikey time. It's Mr. Trikey time. Yep. Route 81 strikes again.
Mm-hmm. The highway to hell.
Yeah.
The highway to hell.
And it takes the rich and the poor alike, because just up the road from me is where Gloria Estefan had her accident on Route 81. And I guess her spine was screwed up. She had to go through a lot of therapy and surgery.
Woof, woof, woof. Squirrel alert. Yep.
Squirrels.
He does not like squirrels.
Squirrels? They're fun.
And he doesn't think much of groundhogs either. But I keep them away from groundhogs because I imagine that would be a big fight.
Kung Fu fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything goes fine, and then they start talking about flat tax proposals again, and then Punchy's like, will you shut up about the flat tax?
Your tires are flat. Fill those first.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have been hailed. It's time for me to go get foodstuffs.
Oh, get food stuff. What are you getting?
Island Rod.
It is steak night, baby.
Oh, steak
awesome.
Night. Ooh, yum, yum.
All right, I am outie. I'll catch all you guys later.
Take
care, man.
See you, Lenrod.
Bye.
All the best.
This isn't the way I wanted to find out my airbags work, but thank God they did. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have them back in the 80s in cars from the 70s.
Mm-hmm. Well, I knew when I was in Italy, there was a new airman and his wife. They just got in country. Just got a car. And they were driving, and I don't know if they hit a car or ran off the road, but she didn't have her seatbelts on. And
ouch.
Yes, she ended up in a full body cast for months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Not good.
Nope. Good luck, Wendy.
Good luck.
Yeah. So, yes, seatbelts are important.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I got a joke.
Oh no.
Let's see. A customer sat down at a table in an upscale restaurant and tied a napkin around his neck. Horrified, the manager called a waiter, and instructed him. Try to make him understand as tactfully as possible that that's not done here. The waiter made his way over to the table and said, "Pardon me, sir, shave or haircut?"
Yeah.
Hmm.
There you go.
Oh, that's
Two
that.
bits.
Oh dear.
I finally did find a cheap barber, by the way.
Well,
He's over in Forest City. He only charges $7 for a haircut, so
well, that's not bad.
I'm gonna have to give him a tip.
Mm.
But hopefully get there next week.
Cool.
Yeah, mine was. I got mine 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah, I was getting a little. I got a joke this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here is an interesting fact from interestingfacts.com.
Mm-hmm.
Let me share this. The original purpose of the escalator. The first working escalator was an amusement park ride. Over the course of 2 weeks in the fall of 1896, some 75,000 people stepped onto the curious contraption stationed at Coney Island's Old Iron Pier. Initially created by engineer Jesse Reno for use in the New York City subway system, the inclined elevator carried people on a conveyor belt type platform at an angle of 25 degrees to a height of 6 or 7 feet from the ground. Although it lacked individual steps, the inclined elevator featured accompanying handrails and shallow platform grooves that allowed us to pass seamlessly through a pronged top landing, making it the first working escalator.
Neat.
All right. He wasn't the first to muse on this means. In 1859, lawyer and inventor Nathan Ames obtained the patent for his revolving stairs, which could be made from wood or metal, powered by steam, weights, or hand. And then when Reno's business lifted off with the installation of 4 of his inclined elevators in New York City's Siegel Cooper department store, he faced stiff competition from Charles Seaberg. Having purchased the patent from explorer George Wheeler, Seaberger coined the term escalator and teamed with the Otis Elevator Company to develop a new and improved model. And by 1920, Otis absorbed both Seaberger's and Reno's patents and installed 350 escalators around the world. All right. Ooh. Okay. We just heard some. Okay, take care, Max.
Yeah,
you,
I must be off. So I'll see you. See you, everyone. See you, Dalek, Pudgy, Fez.
Yep.
Hi, Max.
Take care, Max.
Happy birthday, Sandra.
Take care.
All right. See you later.
All right. Bye. I just heard some thunder in the background.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Thunderbolt
pretty-
and lightning, very, very frightening to Pudgy, to Pudgy, to Pudgy. Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun, dun,
Love it.
dun. Actually, you don't like thunder, do you?
Well, a little thunder's okay. Whenever that crazy storm hit Friendship Town, Pudgy doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to get some really vicious storms come through here back in the 90s. And thunder and lightning everywhere, high winds, trees blown over by the roots. Nasty stuff.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I'm hoping it's just not too bad for this evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. Pudgy was running a fan in Pudgy's house because it's not necessarily hot outside, but it's so humid.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to get that wind moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the worst here is when the lightning strikes a tree and it explodes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because all the moisture inside suddenly goes to steam.
Yeah, right before the lightning strike, one cardinal said to the other cardinal, "Hey, pull my wing," and then it goes boom. And Pudgy said the word.
Ah. All right, now that we've lightened up the joint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we on her birthday. Was it on your birthday, honey?
What?
When we saw that movie?
What movie?
The movie about the place with the thing.
It was Tuesday.
No, okay. On Tuesday, on her birthday, we got the Daffy Duck Porky Pig movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up.
Oh dear.
Exactly. We watched it and I was very underwhelmed.
Mm.
A lot of people said whenever they greenlit that movie, well, first off, why? And then secondly, Warner Brothers made it, and then they sat on it for a while because it was still the big question of why. And then eventually they're like, okay, we gotta release it, that way we can get the tax write-off. And after they released that movie, and supposedly, some people sort of liked it. See, here's the problem now.
Mm-hmm.
Most people, most younger people, they have no idea what a Looney Tune is anymore.
Yeah.
So, and instead of them using those characters and bringing them back, in a newer format, or even bringing, doing the 1 to 2 minute cartoon, the original format again, just and put them in between different themes, just to reintroduce. No, they're not doing that for some reason. It's like, but oh well.
Yeah. And it's like the one young guy in my lodge. He's about 20 years old. He never heard of Abbott and Costello and Who's on First. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
You don't know who they are? You've never seen that? Pull out your phone, bring up YouTube, hit Abbott and Costello, Who's on First, and watch it for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, what's wrong with you?
Well, see, that's the reason why they keep remaking all those Disney movies. It's because there's a lot of people that they will not watch the old stuff. So it has to come out in a new version, But instead of them just doing a 1-to-1 and making it the exact same movie, just in a new modern format, there's like, you know what? We got some ideas.
Yeah.
What happens if we put Rachel Ziegler as Snow White and turn into a Shea Guevara story? And Pudgy's like, when did the dwarves sing hi ho, it's off of work we go? And no, they didn't put that song in the movie.
Yeah.
They did a version of it, but not the part where the dwarves are singing. Coming back from work.
Yeah.
And Pudgy's like, okay, that's stupid.
And that's one of the most endearing parts of the original is them singing that song on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what is with people today?
Who's on first anyway? We never found out. That's true.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. Who's on third?
I don't know who's on second.
No, what's on second? I don't know. Who's on third?
Yeah, I don't know.
And Dalek 451 is stuck in the middle with you.
I don't watch. Hello?
Yes.
Mr. Raymond froze. Everyone push your belly buttons to restore connection.
If I can find it. There it is. Must not be connected.
Well, this technical break with Mr. Raymond is brought to you by the Dolphin Wars.
Well, what can you do? So what else is new in Friendship Town, Pudgy?
Well, let's see. Pudgy planted donuts again this year, and Pudgy got strawberries again. So at this point in time, Pudgy has decided that those people at Dunkin' Donuts, they're lying to Pudgy. They don't grow donuts. Every single time they it keeps coming back with strawberries. But the strawberries are good though. So at least there's that. And and the best part is if Pudgy is able to keep the bunnies away from them, Pudgy has enough strawberries to make strawberry jam, and then we can make Potski's giant Polish donuts stuffed full with strawberry preserves.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mother's got some strawberries upstairs. She's doing strawberry shortcake later.
Oh boy.
With plenty of whippy cream, because you got to have that with the shortcake. I mean, it's just, hot dog and mustard, strawberry shortcake and whippy cream.
Yep.
Got to have it.
You open the tub of whippy cream, you put the slice of pie in the tub of whippy cream, and then you have a fun time.
Yep. Well, we get
one tub per slice.
We get the spray type whippy cream, and I don't know about Dolly, but the cat we had before her, Boots, was a tuxedo type cat. The black and white, and she looked like Batman. And she used to spray just a little bit of the whippy cream on her nose, and boy, she loved that. There's Sandra.
It's Sandra time. It's Sandra time on Queen Dolphin TV. Yay!
Yay! Happy birthday, Sandra.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. I appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, it's been an interesting week. Wednesday, Raymond gave me my prezzies, and we went out for free breakfast at Denny's, and it was nice. And I left to go out of town on what day was it? Wednesday, and I just got back today. I'm totally exhausted.
I'll bet.
Did Mr. Raymond buy you a boat?
No, but judging by looking outside of what's coming down, I probably need one.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, you can
there
hear the
you
rain.
are. Yeah.
It's pouring.
That was here yesterday.
Yep, Gumby struck again.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it rained all night last night, and then it rained in the morning, and now it's just like you go outside and the dreaded condition known as frizzy fur.
Ooh.
It's so much humidity. All the girl animals are like, they're combing and they're brushing and they're combing and they're brushing. And poor Argente, she just gave up. She decided to stay in her cottage. She's like, I'm not going outside, Pudgy. And Pudgy's like, but you look fine. And she's like, does this look fine? And her tail is sticking straight up. And Pudgy's like, that's not good, Argente.
Yeah. God.
Oh, that is bad. Yeah, it does sound like the heavens are opening up.
Yeah, that's the reason why Trike was barking like crazy. He probably heard the thunder.
Yep. Raymond is gone. Fez is in charge now. Nope. Yeah. And Sandra to the rescue. All right, where's the echo? Is it me?
It's the Pudgy and Fezzy show with Dalek.
Yay! Yeah,
All right.
and Dalek shut the beeper. He comes out and starts using Australian level language to describe things, and Pudgy's like, we can't put that on the Fez and Pudgy show.
Yeah.
And Dalek is like, beep.
Yeah, especially if it's Australian trucker language. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's a whole nother level of trucker language.
Oh yeah, and Pudgy's age-old question still applies. If a mother drives a truck, does that make her a mother trucker?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
All right, where is this echo coming
Echo?
from?
Well, it might be coming through Sandra's. Because you're both in the same room.
Let's see. All right. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
All right.
And meanwhile, Sandra's over at her computer making a face at Raymond. He's like, she's like, "Oh sure, Raymond. Tell me to be quiet again, huh?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
And then just randomly out of the blue, Randy the dolphin flies across the room and goes bunk.
Wait a minute. How is King Dolphin TV going? He'll pay. Wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Is this the? Oh, it's King Dolphin TV.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. That is me. What is it? Is this the mirror? Is this the mirror King Dolphin?
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And Trike is whooping.
Yep. Well, Mirror Trike is a bunny, isn't he?
That's some bunny.
Hmm.
What? What? What?
Yeah. He has entered the Twilight Outer Limits Zone. Wow.
Oh dear.
Let's see.
Come on, Raymond. Type.
Yeah. It's good to be the king.
Darn it. She's reprogrammed my keyboard.
Oh my.
It took me 5 seconds to, or 15 seconds to type that sentence. What did you do to my keyboard?
Yeah. Gotta love it.
We got 2 King Dolphin TVs.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh dear, I'm in trouble.
Again?
Mm.
Or still?
Snort says, "Who controls the diagonal?" Until Sandra says otherwise, and Sandra says, "Yeah, that's right."
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's okay. Ah!
It's Snort. So he's not so innocent. Wow.
Jeez.
Strange.
What's wrong with me?
Yeah, well, it's
Saturday the 14th.
Yeah.
Nifty. Pudgy was looking at stuff to talk about. Pudgy found a popcorn bucket. And it was. Yes.
No, go ahead.
And it was for the new Mission Impossible movie. So it was a big plastic bucket, and yes, there was popcorn inside, but it was also it had lights and it was battery powered. And at the very top of the popcorn bucket, you couldn't open it. So it was a puzzle on top to be able to open the top. And then inside there was 2 keys, and then you had to insert the keys in the various places on the popcorn bucket and turn in the right order. And then it would pop the popcorn bucket open. Then you could eat the popcorn inside. And Pudgy's like, yes, exactly. They need to start doing toys at the movie theaters like that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna spend $15 for a popcorn, it should come at least with something.
Yeah. Like butter.
Then Cobalt was saying to Pudgy, they had to pay extra for the popcorn bucket. It was a special limited edition, that they only had like 10 at that movie theater. Pudgy's like, well, how much did the popcorn bucket cost? And Cobalt was looking it up, and it's like $100 for the popcorn bucket, $15 for the popcorn, $5 for the extra butter, $30 for the ticket. So in order to get that popcorn bucket, they had to spend 130. Wait, 100 plus 5. They had to spend $200. Wait a minute, did Pudgy get the math wrong?
Probably not.
Was
you
there
forgot
candy
to carry the one.
See, that's the reason why they started offering Klarna and those buy now, pay later things, at various places. That way you can afford the popcorn bucket.
Yep.
Well, get this. I saw on Facebook, which is always right. They have an ad for the Galactus Fantastic Four popcorn bucket.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's coming up in July.
Yeah, and it's going to be $75.
Wow.
For the Galactus popcorn bucket.
That better be the best damn popcorn ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at this point in time, it's not about the popcorn. It's just in the popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Whenever there was the Deadpool and Wolverine, there was a Deadpool bucket, but everyone wanted the Wolverine bucket, and there were fights breaking out at some of the movie theaters because they only had a limited number of those buckets, and it's one of those deals that they should just sell the bucket and instead of put the movie, put the Blu-ray inside the bucket along with the popcorn bucket, and then be like, okay, here's your $100 Wolverine and Deadpool edition.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's see.
Pudgy saw the popcorn bucket they made for that Dune movie, and Pudgy's like, okay, yeah, Pudgy does not want to eat popcorn out of a sandworm.
Yeah. My nephew has one that's from Guardians of the Galaxy. It was a Groot popcorn bucket.
Ah, nifty.
Yeah. That was my introduction to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first one, the first Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty good. The second one it was still okay, but Pudgy didn't like it as much as the first one.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a third one that came out. And Pudgy's like, whatever. Pudgy will wait till it pops up on television.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is from Facebook.
Well,
Let's see.
Hiccup and a yawn at the same time. That's dangerous. Oh, wow.
wow.
That is bizarre.
Hey, can you imagine if that was a beer stein?
Oh, now I get that. I would get that.
Yep.
I don't know how. Oh, wow.
Well, the two horns should be drink holders.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay, there's the Dune one.
There's the Dune one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you, Pudgy. What's this? F1, the move racing helmet.
Okay.
Ew.
That's the Wolverine one.
Oh, boy. There's something sick about that.
That is. Oh.
Okay, yeah, there's the Deadpool one.
Yeah. Wow. The things people will come up with.
Yeah, but they.
Oh, that's neat.
Jaws.
Oh, and the jaw moves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah. Well, at least that's not all in his mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the Galactus one is $79.95, so almost $80 for a
Wow.
popcorn container.
Yeah.
I'm a geek, but not that bad, as King Dolphin TV is saying over there, or the doppelganger known as King Dolphin TV.
You're not getting one. Wow.
If the Galactus popcorn bucket was $20, maybe, but $80, no way. Because Mr. Raymond can take Sandra out on a fudgy wudgy date and spend a whole lot less than $80 on the fudgy wudgy date. Although if you get dinner and the fudgy wudgy date, it might get up to $80. But that's still a better use of money than a one-time use Galactus popcorn bucket.
Yeah. I don't know. Can you wash it and use it again?
Hopefully there's a removable insert, where you can take the popcorn bucket out and wash it. But then if you have a messy eater, is the whole Galactus food safe plastic, or is it just like the inner bucket?
Yeah.
Or is this a case where it's none of it's food safe, and as you're eating your popcorn, the nice butter and salty goodness, it's also leaching out the lead from the plastic?
Yeah. Thank God for tinfoil.
Uh-oh.
It's Trike. He's having a meltdown.
Yeah.
Really, in the grand scheme of things, all they need, you get a $5 popcorn bucket, that's round, and you can wash, and fill it with popcorn, or maybe even put microwave popcorn packets into the bucket as well. But then, all that people really want is, hey, look, there's the Fantastic Four, and there's Galactus on one side.
Yeah.
Snort says, I thought about disguising myself as a popcorn bucket.
But
and
can
I'm
you
out of
imagine?
paper.
Can you imagine if the thing that makes the Fantastic Four a profitable movie for Disney is the popcorn budgets?
Yeah,
Yeah. And that's sad.
yeah.
I want a good Fantastic Four movie.
I don't know. I liked the one with the young Griffith
Yeah.
from
I
back
like
in
those.
which
In the 90s,
What-
the one with Jessica Alba.
Yeah, the Fox ones.
yeah. Well, that was
Yeah, the Fox one.
2000s because I was at the university at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that in a drive-in. That was really good.
Mhm.
And then
The
he
rise of
suddenly
The rise of
suddenly
the
disappeared. Yeah, young Griffith suddenly disappeared after that. I don't think I've seen him in anything since.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If they stuck with the original premise from the very first trailer, where it was, it's the Fantastic Four and it's the 60s, and you make it period specific to the 60s,
Yeah,
that would have worked really, really good. And make it a historical 1960s era comic book movie. And then, so first one is in the 60s, then you do the sequel, because they always do the sequel, and then in the sequel it's in the 80s, and then in the third movie, then you hit modern day. And at that point in time, where Reed was 18, Reed was 30, in the 60s, then he was 50 in the 80s, and then he'd be in his 70s whenever you hit the modern day movie. There'd be all sorts of things you could do in a scenario like that, but not now. Disney, they're doing what they always do.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
They take a neat concept and then they ruin it.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. They got to get different writers and different management and a different studio.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's only one thing that they can do to fix this, and it's the same thing that is hopefully going to happen with Doctor Who.
Napalm?
It needs to go away.
Yeah.
Just make it go completely away for 5 to 10 years, and then if they wanted to, they could reboot it from square one and just follow the same format and redo all the movies that they've done before. And or the other option is that after the 5 to 10 year break and everything goes away and people forget, and then they bring back what's one that they haven't done yet? Bring back
Jack.
Bring back the X-Men. In a proper X-Men, X-Men series, and then little by little start sprinkling the characters back in.
Yeah. Well, did they ever do a movie of the Spirit comic books?
No.
There you go. Do something new.
Although, you know what is a thing they could do, but it's not a Disney thing. It would be somebody else.
Yeah.
What?
Putty think it's King Fleischer, so it would be Spirit, Mandrake the Magician, the Phantom, Mandrake the Magician, Flash Gordon. So if they were to go that direction, that's a possibility. But how many people know what a Flash Gordon is? How many people know what a Mandrake is?
That's true.
Most people don't know that stuff anymore. But here's the thing, you can market it off as as something brand new.
Yeah.
Introduce people into this stuff, and then like, hey, by the way, here's all the Flash Gordon comic books.
Yeah, and stay true to the original legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
that'd be awesome.
If it was Flash Gordon, and who do you pick for Ming the Merciless?
To play the character?
Yeah, to play the character.
I want to say Max von Sydow, but no.
Yeah, he actually played it in Flash Gordon.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
played
that's
the movie.
right. That's right. That's right.
He played the movie, but Pudgy doesn't know if he could still do it.
I think he's passed away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Let's
Now,
see.
here's a thought. You could technically do Gary Oldman because he's done evil characters and he's really good at doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Max von Sydow passed away.
Ah,
But see, the other thing is don't cast any specific new person. Well, actually, existing person. You do all new characters. Spend money to make the movie, but not crazy amounts of money.
yeah.
Spend like 80 million or 100 million, and then that way it has a chance of making its money back.
Yeah.
Mhm. Wise.
Yeah. Although Christopher Walken as Ming the Merciless would be hilarious.
Yeah, it would.
He did a good job as the Emperor in Dune.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Trike went in,
Jeez.
came in soaking wet, and wanted to get dry.
Yeah.
Ah,
Silly doggo. Tim says, "How about bringing back Flesh Gordon?
oh, dear God.
If he passed away, it would be hard to get him to do it." Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to pay him a bonus and, at least 7 points on the movie distribution.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yep. What?
Oh, I got a message from my old drummer.
Okay.
So,
Now, for reasons that are very clear, for the studios, they always want to do female characters and female centric movies. You know what movie? What they haven't done that would probably work really well.
what?
Zatanna.
Oh, that
If
I
they-
would.
If they made a Zatanna movie where it follows the comic books, and at the very end of it, you have a end credit scene where Batman shows up, because Batman, if you do the origin story, she learned magic from her father, who was a magician, and
Yep.
then Batman trained with her father for a time before going on his different journeys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zatanna would be a good one. I've actually read some of the comics. I've got a couple of graphic novels, and actually, I'm thinking of maybe doing a review on those. But yeah, I like Zatanna as a character. Wonder who would.
Well, let's see. Well, if you're going based on the look, there's no way. Well, look-wise, Rachel Zegler, but there's no way you would use her, given her abysmal performance in Snow White. So
Yeah.
she's radioactive. But even if they were to recast her as like Zoe Saldana or something, as long as they stuck with the original comic book script,
Yeah.
it would work. It would work pretty good.
Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah, Zatanna, if you're thinking Marvel, if there was a standalone Storm movie, that would probably also work, because there was a part where she did marry T'Challa, from Black Panther.
Yeah, it's true. That is very true.
Yeah, see, the big problem is that people aren't willing to take chances anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's really expensive to make a movie. Pudgy is always amazed whenever Cobalt turns on movies from the 80s, because Ice Pirates didn't do good at the movie theaters, but it's an awesome movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megaforce lost a whole bunch of money, but it was still a crazy movie, and it's because the studio that made Megaforce, they had like 5 other movies that they made at the same time, and they all made it for about the same price. So in the end, after all 5, the studio was able to make a profit. Instead of spending $300 million on one, they spent $300 million on 10.
Yeah.
There we go.
What?
I don't know. Oh, I'm building a cigarette and I couldn't get the tube into the machine properly.
Oh.
Yes, my friend sent me a message asking if I wanted to marry a Taiwanese girl to get her into the United States. And no!
Are you sure that's a friend?
Well, he invited me to his wedding on the 29th, so we'll see. But yeah, Mike's a good guy.
The old Rush mail order bride.
Yeah. And apparently she's got a kid too, so that's out. I don't do children, I was happy enough with my nephew, I could give him back.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Come to think of it.
No kids for me. Pudgy keeps me busy enough as is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Pudgy and all them bunnies and beavers and otters and bears.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah. 28th. Okay. I got my wedding invitations.
Oh, nifty.
'Cause he's getting married on the 28th. Yeah.
Snorter Pooper says, I tried to be a mail order bear, but no bites.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Raymond, Pudgy's had a wonderful time, but Pudgy needs to scamper off.
Okay. You take care, Pudgy.
See you,
I'm
Pudgy.
always glad when you're here. Always sad when you leave. So please come again.
Pudgy, well, thank you very much for the invitation. Pudgy had a wonderful time.
Hold on a second. Let's do a shout out here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Well, if you got to go out, we'll just show your channel right here. There you go. Pudgy Adventures. YouTube.
Awesome.
Thank you very much for the shout out, Mr. Raymond. Yay!
You're welcome, Pudgy.
Yep.
Take care.
We'll see you next story time.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye. All right. So we are down to
the Fantastic Four.
The Fantastic Four. And this interloper, this interloping King Dolphin TV.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that happened. And that interloper King Dolphin TV screwed up my keyboard so I couldn't type.
Ah.
Yeah. So.
Well, you'll have these things on a Saturday when it's raining.
Yeah, that's true. That is true indeed. Oh, dear.
It's those koi fish. It's got to be one of them.
Yeah.
Because they're more or less Japanese. They know computers.
Huh. Says who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. And Trike's in the background.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he's just having fun.
Well, I'm going to do, since we're getting close to wrapping it up, since you probably have to head out soon.
Yeah.
And I'm still, I got a bit of a headache. It's probably the weather. Let's do this. Again, courtesy of Fed for Hire. Happy birthday, honey.
Yep. Happy birthday.
And she's still saying, "Wahaha." I don't know how that's happening.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So okay, Fez, what? Yeah. Let's see. Shall we try some trivia?
Sure.
Yeah, let's get
Trivia.
Let's get some trivia.
Trivia.
I'm kind of not ready, but I don't want to run past the 9 o'clock Fez time or FET time. So, oh, what's this? I'm innocent. Oh.
Aha.
She is, huh?
Hmm.
Is there a conspiracy between a certain polar bear and
Yes. It's a conspiracy.
Have I been hacked by a bear?
It's Jill.
Hello, Jill. How are you?
Hi
How are
there.
you, Jill? Okay. If you want to pop in for a little bit, we're going to do some trivia.
Yes, join us.
And before we start wrapping up, I'll take it. Wrap it up. I'll take it. Wrap it
Fabulous
up.
Thunderbirds.
Yes, that's my
Jimmy Vaughn. Stevie Ray's older brother.
Yeah, I like that one. I like the best.
Yeah.
Tough Enough was okay, but I like Wrap It Up better.
Yeah, I like them both.
Yeah.
And I wish I had the recordings of Stevie and Jimmy together playing. I know they're out there, but you know.
Okay.
And of course, that was the second time I got into somebody who was, somebody I liked who was a musician. Went out and bought all their albums within a month, and then he dies the next month.
Yeah.
I'm leaving a trail of destruction on my record player.
I see that. Is the answer to the trivia Sandra's 39th birthday? We shall see. Okay. All right. What California town was named after a U.S. firm's second refinery?
Oh, let's see. California town, U.S. firm, second refinery. Let's see. San Carnegie?
San Carnegie?
Well, Carnegie Oil.
No. Oil Can City.
Yeah.
Winchester. Wrong state.
Yeah. Sand Standard? No, that's silly.
All right. The answer. El Segundo. I didn't know there was a refinery called El Segundo.
Me neither. That's weird.
Okay.
Oh, Sinclair. I forgot about Sinclair Oil.
Sinclair. Newcomb's oil spill.
Yeah.
Baby Sinclair. Not the mama, not the mama.
Yeah.
Not the mama.
Yeah, I had the book from Sinclair Oil of the dinosaurs back in the 70s.
Yeah.
That was neat.
Yeah.
I might even still have that. I don't know.
What movie was summed up in George magazine as Bruce Willis kicks asteroid?
That one that they went up into space and blew the asteroid away.
Mm-hmm. What was that one?
The title song was "Don't Want to Miss a Thing" by Aerosmith. Armageddon or Asteroid?
Yes, I'm Armageddon.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, Jill. How are you?
Hi, Jill.
Hello, and happy birthday, Sandra.
I'm sure she heard you there. I've been up there. She is. There she is. Since I got booted last. I've got a duplicate King Dolphin out there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Does this make my asteroid look big?
Oh God!
And thanks to anti-derivative jail. Okay. All right. So how you doing, Joe?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Having a lazy Saturday. Gonna play some games later.
Oh, cool. On your channel or just family games?
Oh, no, on my channel.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Cool.
What game?
It's Fallout, a post-nuclear war role-playing game.
Okay.
I'm going melee, which is actually highly not advised, but I'm doing it anyway.
Uh-oh. How long do you usually last at that point?
Well, I think once I get the power armor, I'll be good.
Oh, okay. Cool. And there's your channel.
No, thank you.
All right. The next one. What did the Spanish bring to America, easing the chore of Native American buffalo hunters?
Horses.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. What was that, Sandra? Hurrah? I guess she's having the same trouble with keyboards.
Yeah. Pudgy.
Pudgy says, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah.
Ooh, there's a neat concept. Inquisitor Pudgy in the Cardinals robes with the hat.
That would be funny.
Where are my bingo balls?
Yeah. Yeah, true. Jill, we had Texas-style brisket for barbecue tonight.
Well, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. And
nice.
Beef ribs, which is so hard to find. And I didn't eat it, but they had pork bellies. So.
Oh, yes. I'd have some of that.
Well, I brought some home for Sandra, and unfortunately, Sandra doesn't like a lot of fat on her food. But of course, there is a certain critter in the house that would love any food, fatty or not. So Trike ended up with all the pork belly.
It's tasty and it exists.
Oh, what a lucky dog.
Yes,
he got paid today.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Okay. What inventor once said the U.S. would have no need for more than 10 movie projectors?
Probably Lyman Howe or Edison.
Well, take a guess. Oh, Tim got it.
There you go.
Edison.
Yeah. Now look how many.
Yeah. What else did they bring? Smallpox.
That reminds me of how Bill Gates said we'll never need more than a certain number of kilobytes on our
Yeah.
computer.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and look what happened. Our phones have way too much kilobytes.
Yeah.
Edison Lighthouse.
Ah,
Gigabytes by now.
Yeah.
Edison Lighthouse. Is that the one who did Brandy?
Mhm.
There were a
Our
band.
two weapons, Snorter Pooper says our two weapons are cookies, chocolate, and marshmallow puffs. Our three weapons are okay.
Cookies, weapons, chocolate, marshmallow puffs, and whippy cream. Our four weapons. Oh, Looking Glass. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Scotty.
Hey, Scotty, how are you? Scotty R47.
Scotty R37.
R37, sorry.
Hi.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Awesome. Oh, Rosemary. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next one. Okay. What Olympic aquatic event includes such positions as the flamingo, crane, and fishtail? Fishtail.
Synchronized swimming?
Yes, you're right. Synchronized swimming.
I was going to say the javelin, but
Eh,
well,
okay.
they make all kinds of funny movements.
Yeah.
True.
What? Oh boy, this one. What Oh, rhythmic gymnastics.
Yes, I was laughing at the chat. That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Rhythmic gymnastics.
Olympic bird watching.
Olympic bird watching.
God.
Except, what's a fish?
A
Yeah,
funny one.
yeah.
They're just skyfish to a polar bear.
Mhm.
That's true. What mechanic signed with the same agent who handled Kato Kalin and Tanya Harding?
Mechanic.
What mechanic signed with the same agent who handled Kato Kalin and Tanya Harding? You mean they actually had agents?
Must have been one of those reality shows.
Yeah.
So that'll be what the heck was his name? Jesse James?
No. You'll remember him when I mentioned the name. Charles Bronson?
No, he was a coal miner.
Yeah. Okay. The mechanic was Joey Buttafuoco.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about that is that she assaulted somebody, Tanya Harding.
Yeah, she hired somebody to kneecap Nancy Kerrigan just before the
That's the name.
U.S. Olympic qualifications.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Nancy went, "Oh, why?"
Yeah. I remember that.
And then they both ended up in the Olympics, and I don't know how far Nancy went, but Tanya Harding crashed and burned. She had equipment difficulties.
That's pretty cowardly that she didn't injure her herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now
it would have been funnier if she did it right in front of everybody.
Nancy got silver.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy got silver. I think it was a Russian skater who got first. Or gold, but Tanya Harding ended up crashing and burning.
Yeah, didn't she end up in jail?
No, she ended up doing. reality shows. I think, yeah, she was doing boxing, some sort of reality garbage.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if she was allowed to continue being in the Olympics.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
yeah.
Reality TV, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The event was on tape delay, which is not this day and age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we got to see all the blood and guts live as it happens.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Where did the city leaders of Manhattan, Kansas, sagely ban the use of indoor furniture? What?
Oh, on porches.
Not quite. Where did the city leaders of Manhattan, Kansas, sagely ban the use of indoor furniture? You're close, John.
Outdoors?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
yeah, I do remember something about that because people were putting the stuff on their porches and outdoors, and when it rained, it attracted all kinds of critters and things and rot, and it looked awful.
Mm. Okay, anybody who is a parent probably, or another nerd, not me, but anybody probably knows this one. What are Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, and Poe collectively called?
Natasha's pets.
No. No. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, and Poe. Yep, Tim got it.
Good.
The
Better
Teletubbies.
Better him than me.
The Teletubbies. That was a creepy show. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw about
Yeah, I never-
30 seconds of it and was like, no.
I never got into that. I was more of a Blue's Clues fan.
Oh, okay.
Or Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
I think Tanya Harding did an adult film. Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
How the mighty have fallen.
Who didn't?
Yeah. What Native American's real name was Gavathle? What Native American's real name was Gavathle?
Jay Silverheels?
No.
Okay.
Further back.
Chief Dan George?
No. Further back. Is the answer Maze? No. What, Tanya's film is at the UK? Or did you mean the Teddy?
The
Teletubbies.
Yeah. The Tanya Tubbies.
The Tanya
no.
Tubbies.
That's
Tanya Tubbies.
upsetting.
No, it's not Sitting Bull. Oh, come on, guys.
Rain in the Face?
Oh, come on.
Seattle?
Since when is there a chief called Seattle?
Oh, yeah, there was. He's who Seattle is named after.
Oh, did not know that.
Although it's pronounced a little differently. It's complicated. But
How about Geronimo?
Yes, it is Geronimo.
oh, yes.
Yes, it was Geronimo. Running guy. Yeah. And
Yes, because
North
Geronimo relates to paratroopers who relate to airplanes, who relate to the military, both of which relate to Raymond and Sandra.
Okay. I don't jump out of perfectly good airplanes.
No, but you do when you're on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. What's the most common form of cancer in the United States with over 1 million newly diagnosed cases in 1998?
One more time, please.
Sure. What's the most common form of cancer in the U.S. with over 1 million newly diagnosed cases in 1998? Lung is not the answer.
Skin?
Yes. Skin. Oh,
Yeah.
Jill's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wears sunscreen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Skin cancer. Yep. All right. What football team has won the most Rose Bowls?
Not the Minnesota Vikings.
No.
Rose
Bowl is college.
Yeah.
Nope, not Ohio State.
Penn State?
Nope.
Oh, good. Let's see.
Yep. Tim got it. USC. Southern California.
Ah.
All right. What beat writer started appearing in Nike ads 3 years before he died at the age of 83?
Jack Kerouac?
No.
Oh, good.
That's a good answer, but not right.
Let's see.
I knew somebody at work who played in the Rose Bowl. Oh, okay.
Ah.
The Peoria Penguins.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Whoa, Tim is on fire too. William Burroughs.
Ah.
All right. And I think we will wrap up with one more trivia card.
Okay,
And then we will start wrapping it up because I know John's got to go to do Fez's stream.
Yep.
All right. What? Well, I know this one. What nation's tourist ad said in 1998, "We're 50 today, but we don't feel a day over 4,000"?
Oh, Israel.
Yep.
Cool.
And please, I don't like getting into politics too much.
Yeah.
But please think about what's going on in Israel and send prayers to the people of Israel.
Yep.
As
Done
they
and done.
Yeah.
Well, there's a, you never know when somebody has family over there.
Yeah.
Need those prayers.
Yeah.
What Beatles album spent the longest time atop the charts at 15 weeks? What Beatles song spent the longest time atop the charts at 15 weeks?
Song or album?
Album.
Okay. Meet the Beatles?
No. And I had actually on Fet's stream, I was going to mention that this is probably the origin of progressive rock. This is probably
Let It Be?
no.
Okay. We lost Dalek there. Have a good night, Dalek.
Night, Dalek.
Good night, Dalek.
Let's see.
Longest Beatles album spending the longest time atop the charts at 19 weeks.
19. I can't place it. Oh, yeah. Sgt. Pepper's?
Yes. I was going to say, John.
I couldn't think of any other albums, and suddenly that picture came into my head.
No, it was Sergeant Pepper's.
Okay.
I'm Sergeant Pepper's with Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
And that horrible, horrible movie that followed it.
Oh yeah, that. I don't know. I kind of liked Aerosmith doing "Come Together." I did kind of like that. That's probably the only song I liked out of that one.
Yeah, I like Peter Frampton, but not in that.
Yeah. And the Bee Gees were blah. But Aerosmith doing, hey SP4H, how you doing?
Hell there.
Yeah. That I would say that's the only song that Aerosmith doing the Come Together song. What New Yorker inspired the headline Teen Fatal Attraction in 1992?
Teen Fatal Attraction.
Yes. And that ties into the earlier question we had.
Oh, yeah. What's her name? Was with Joey Buttafuoco.
Yeah.
God, I can't remember her name now. Weird.
Oh, Tim got it. Amy Fisher.
That's it.
And Alyssa Milano actually played her on a made-for-TV movie.
It figures.
Mm-hmm. She's 50 now.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see.
Never seen
What?
it. Never
What show?
seen. Oh, I've
Yeah.
never seen Fatal Attraction.
Yeah, it was. She did a. No, Fatal Attraction is the movie that. That was the one with Sheridan Stone.
Oh, yeah, Michael Douglas.
Yeah, Michael Douglas. Yeah.
Sorry.
But Amy Fisher, she was the one that shot Buttafuoco.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the one who shot Buttafuoco's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she did adult films later on. And no, Glenn Close. Yeah. Let's see. How you doing, SP4H? Welcome.
Yeah, hello, it's SP4H.
Hi there.
What color are a zebra's black stripes during the first 6 months of his life?
Brown?
Yep. John. Wow. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Tim wants you to see.
That's right. Baby zebras do have brown. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tim has got a picture for you to see. Okay, let's see.
So I'm finding some rare baby zebras with polka dot.
Oh my God.
This is for you, Fez.
Oy.
Yeah.
Frampton playing a white Les Paul? Ew. Wow.
Yeah.
Of course, that was back when he still had hair.
Yeah.
God. That was a million years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. And half the BJs have passed.
Yeah. More than half. I think the one in the middle is still there. He's all that's left because the younger brother died early, and then Robin and Maurice.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of the other one's name. Damn it.
Barry?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
Tim is saying, look at the colors on those suits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the first female to run the 100-meter dash in less than 100 seconds in 1979? I have never heard of this person.
I should know it because it was all over the TV at the time. Can't
Yeah, I
think
wasn't
of it.
here yet, so I wasn't watching it on TV.
Yeah.
And
Mom's mainly.
That's not the kind of thing I learned in history class.
Yeah.
Mom's Maple. Yeah.
There's a blast from the past.
Yes, indeed.
Wow.
Ms. Elmira Grump trying to get first in line at the shoe sale.
Yep.
Nope, it is Evelyn Ashford.
Yes. Okay.
What slogan did Adolph S. Ox gave the New York Times after he eliminated its romantic fiction in 1896?
All the news that's fit to print.
Oh, wow. Did you steal these questions?
Remember, I live in the past.
Sure. You're right. All the news that's fit to print. Wow.
Yeah, Bruce Jenner.
Oh, that is the answer.
Jeez.
Tim, that is amazing. Yes.
Extra points.
Yes, extra points.
That's perfect.
That's awesome. Okay, so we've gone through trivia, and it is 8:20. So all the news, the GNUs that are fit to squint. That's a good one. All right. Well, I think it is time for show notes.
It's time for show notes. It's time for show notes. Yeah, with Mr. Reagan and Sandra too. It's time for show notes. We're bringing it on. It's time for show notes. You've all been warned. It's time for show notes.
All right. Dalek says he was tired and wasn't saying anything, so he slipped out. Take care, Dalek.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah, let me get your channel.
Good night, Dalek.
Let me shout out Dalek's channel.
Yep.
If StreamYard works. Okay, we will start with. Wait, let me do this right. That one. I love that cake. That dolphin cake.
Yes.
Had a dolphin cake?
Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. I missed the actual show.
Yeah, let me show you the cake. I wish I would have thought about it, but let's see.
Yeah, this is the part of the show where you show Jill everything she missed because she was late.
That's okay. Okay, why did it come up here? Did it work?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
There it goes.
Yeah, that's one of them pink Ganges dolphins.
How did that get made?
I don't know. I'd like to know who.
Very carefully, I would think.
Yeah. With a crown, too.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, dear. The king did not give the queen a cake for her birthday. Signed by King Dolphin TV. Trainer, I bought the queen steak.
Uh-huh.
I bought the queen steak.
Right. I think
And I want to know who this interloper is.
I think what she was trying to say was head to Walmart quick.
Probably. Okay. Oh no, here we go. No cake. No, I didn't get cake. Sorry. Gosh, I gave her jewelry. I gave her steak.
Well, and what do you bake for the best baker? That's
the truth. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Jill. Take care, Dalek. Good night.
Take care, buddy.
All right. So.
Sweet dreams, Dalek. I hope you can sleep well since you're so tired.
Okay. So. All right. Okay. Okay. Snorter Pooper says, take care of a human, dolphin, doggo, Dalek, ferret, eagle, hedgehog, and Lake Titicaca water frog. TM, a wholly owned subsidiary of the DolphinWars.com. I could never say that name in school without laughing.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
All right. So
those are some funny looking frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me.
Hugs to Pudgy.
What am I missing?
Sandra needs 32 ounces of fudge stat from Pudgy.
There's the little frog.
These frogs don't even look real. If I didn't know better, I thought, AI made this frog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Lando Calrissian's buddy. God, he looks so much like him, except he's green instead of brown, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. The king did not give the queen. Legata says, everyone do a pod raid over to Fet for Hire. He starts in 30 minutes. And Fez will be there too. Just make sure you put it.
Yep.
Okay. Enough with the cake.
There's never enough cake.
But no cake. You got to get that interloper to hush.
Yeah.
Sandra needs 32 ounces of fudge stat. Okay.
Yeah.
Pudgy.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So now, show notes. All right. Coming up this Wednesday, KR Companion will be coming on to Buffalo Press on Knight Rider.
Cool.
The 25th, the next Wednesday, the Community for Pod-Time Players will do their latest installment of Fair on Radio King Dolphin TV. That is on the 25th.
Yep.
Still working on July. I do have on the 9th Raquel SSG 221 will be visiting us. And our next themed show, which will be on July 12th, will be the Three Stooges. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the Three Stooges. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. Yes, I'm talking about you.
Oh, wise guy, eh?
Yeah, wise guy. Yeah. Yes, I'm talking about you. Not only do you interfere, you are messing with my keyboard, so I couldn't type.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, you chowderhead. Hey, Mo. Hey, Mo. So, totally innocent. Think I know who it is. So, all right. So that is show notes. Just Cuz will be on every Wednesday. I don't have any away missions anytime soon.
Wednesday or Saturday?
What did I say?
You said Wednesday.
No, every Saturday.
Okay.
Every Saturday will be Just Cuz. So, oh boy, what? Ah, Raymond Fez, and Pudgy, the Three Stooges.
Oh dear.
Oh. Hey, what's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
I don't know.
Get it right, Dolphin. That's King Dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, all right, that's show notes. I'm still working on interviews from the to come up in June and July.
Mm-hmm.
No, July and August. I've sent emails out. Anybody has any ideas for me to interview, let me know. Send me an email or a DM so I can get more. I can get these interviews going.
Yep.
All right. So that is show notes. And let me say thank you for all those who came to enjoy Just Cuz and to wish Sandra a happy birthday. And I will sing one more time Sandra's happy birthday to Sandra. We had Cobalt Bald Eagle. We had the Dead Man Walking 55. We had Lord Thoth came on.
Yep.
We had Pudgy Hedgehog, who also was on the panel. Check Pudgy's channel out and see what he's got going. We had Raquel SSG 221 visit. Scotty R37, SP4H, Swift -1, Matt J. We had the lovely Tiger Stripes. And now going to the Lifeguard Corps. We had our producer and the birthday girl, and I think the interloper who claims to be King Dolphin, Sandra. Remember, this is King Dolphin TV in color, stereo, where available. A Sandra Feliciano production. Trike, the official dog of King Dolphin TV.
Yep.
Wendy Webb, Trauma Warrior.
Get well soon, Wendy.
Yeah, get well soon, Wendy. And please put a WTW out there to show our support to Wendy. Snort says, hail to the trike.
Hail trike.
Yes, so please put a WTW out there. We had Agent Pepsi 1. Agent Pepsi 1. They've given her a number and taken away her name.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for being here. We had Dalek 451 visit the panel. We had the great Fet for Hire. He was here. He wished Sandra a happy birthday, and he'll be on at 9 o'clock tonight. Check him out. Do a pod raid. We had FKHC 2005.
Mm-hmm.
We had Legatus Legionii. We had Lenrod on the panel.
Yeah.
And he's going to Num Nums.
Yeah.
We had Max Redstone on the panel. We had Comic Relief Crusader on the panel.
Oh,
huge, big circles.
Yeah.
And finally, the biggest and baddest bear on the internet and in the pod. Okay. Control. Best I can. Start up a bus! Kill bar. Dot stream. Hashtag roar. Great show. Great show. Happy birthday, Sandra. Hail Trike. Trike's on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Nights, great show. Snort, you did it again. You hit it out the park.
Yep.
See you guys. All right. So that is it. I'd like to thank Fez for being here.
Always a pleasure. Sorry I missed Fett and was late.
Yeah, you didn't miss him by much. You didn't miss him by much.
You weren't as late as I was.
Yeah. Well, I just walked in the house from the store and suddenly is there. It's like, oh, you know. So tried to hurry to get on, but you know.
Yeah. And Jill, it's always a pleasure for you to be here. And thank you for being here.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
All right. Okay. Guys, stick around at the end after I shut down the stream.
Yep.
And chat, I love you all. Hail to the pod. Take care. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the week. Hope your weather is good and be safe. Who knows what's going on out there, but just hunker down and be safe.
Yep.
And just remember, I love you all, and let's make some waves.
Yep. So long, everybody.
Night, all.
Night.
Oh, my